everybody. Welcome to the DNRP podcast.
Now
here we are.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you, Thor.
Like delayed reaction there. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the DNRP podcast. I'm speaking very fast and loud. And now I just forgot my train of thought. The trigger warnings for Jurassic Park. If you're a kid, if you're a mad scientist, if you're a mosquito, if you're a dinosaur,
Eccentric billionaire.
If you're Chef Goldblum, just stop listening.
If you're a clone. If you're an endangered species.
Yes.
If you're a mosquito trapped in amber.
If you're that chubby little fucking kid in the beginning.
Oh, a fat kid.
That's you.
I'm
coming for you. I am.
And offensive to lawyers.
Yes. Lawyers.
What else?
Goats.
Goats. Violence against goats.
Vegetarians, hackers, or just
yeah.
kids who refer to themselves as hackers.
Yeah.
Fat people.
Charmingly annoying children.
Samuel Jackson.
Oh.
Just
armless black men.
Yes.
One-armed black men.
Running around.
What about British game wardens from Kenya?
Well, he was Australian, wasn't he?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Australian guys.
Australians.
Clever girls.
Oh my god, that is so good.
Let's just go.
Yeah, just don't listen to us. Because we're in Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Where nothing can possibly go wrong.
Yeah, possibly.
Nothing can and will go wrong.
That's the first thing that's ever gone wrong.
I chose the wrong theme. This is I don't know this. Whoops.
Not the melodica.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
But you get it.
It just swells and builds until your heart is full. It's
Exactly.
a good score.
Yeah. Builds you
Spills
up
over.
just to tear you down.
Oh,
So yeah.
Jay Park.
We are doing Jurassic Park.
1993.
The classic.
Steven Spielbergo.
Did this win Academy Awards? It must have, right? Yeah, right?
So
For
just
like
for effects.
yeah, exactly. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
3 Oscars. Never mind. There it is.
None for acting though, right?
Was it John Williams does the score? Is it John?
Yeah,
Williams?
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
Figured much.
Best sound effects and visual effects. Yeah, but Laura Dern should have won. That's
Oh God.
For what? Yelling and screaming?
Hey. Whoa, I forgot you're a misogynist. Jesus Christ. Why do we even have you on here?
Yes, okay, so today's our first All-Star episode.
Yeah.
We have 2! Because Mike can't make it, so we have 2
guests.
returning guests. And that,
God.
that's
Double
All-Star
trouble.
in my mind.
Double the guests, double the fun.
Sitting next to me, Casey Ludwig, and across from me, Brett Bradley.
How's it going?
Thank you guys for coming. For this episode specifically, because this is...
This is a timeless classic. We've been sitting on this one for a while.
We have, and
when are we
we've-
going to do Jurassic Park?
Exactly, because we've been doing this for over a year, and we've been talking about it since the beginning.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is a big one for me. Yeah.
This movie's amazing.
This guy, well, because you grew up literally five houses down from me, and you had all the toys, and I remember being jealous of wow, he's got them all.
Man,
Like,
I was
that's-
a Jurassic Park fanboy.
Yeah, you
back
were,
in the
yes.
day. I love these movies.
Wait, so all of them?
Okay, well, no, the first one, 10 out of 10.
Oh, exactly.
And I don't even
Yeah.
mind the rest. They're kind of like guilty pleasures. Like, everyone has guilty pleasure movies, and those are, for me, are the series.
Yeah.
But they know they have their flaws.
Oh yeah. Did you like The Lost World? Part 2?
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It has
I
its
can't-
moments.
I can't remember.
The movie's not bad until the T-Rex gets back to San Francisco. That's what
It's a little
turns the
ridiculous.
movie off.
Yeah. Becomes Godzilla.
Yeah.
I can't even remember Part 3. Honestly, in my head, I just remember the opening scene. Is that where the little tiny dinosaurs kill that little girl? Right?
William H.
No,
Macy
that's in Lost
part
World.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the Lost
Yeah.
and
World.
Taya Leone
Oh.
and William H. Macy. All they do is run around the island screaming their kid's name.
They're trying to find their lost son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
In part 3.
how does a kid get lost in Jurassic?
He was parasailing.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wowzers!
It went down.
Rich
and-
people problems,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
White people
my
problems.
poor rich kid is lost on an island full of dinosaurs.
Is that the one where they also stole the raptor egg and the raptors were hunting them?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Raptors are always the bad guys. That's the common theme in this movie. Then.
No, they're the anti-heroes. They're so...
They're the anti-heroes.
Even
misunderstood.
Even by the new movie, when,
Yeah.
what's Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, Blue! And like Blue's like his best buddy.
You know
Oh,
me.
that's right.
You know
It's
me.
like a
That's
buddy, yeah.
right. Oh,
It's
my
like,
God.
remember what was that movie like with John Belushi, like K9 or whatever it is, where his like partner's a dog.
Jim Belushi.
Jim Belushi.
Belushi.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I thought it
yes.
was
Sorry,
Tom Hanks
sorry.
Was
for Turner and
K9.
Hooch. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you know.
TNH.
Now we got like buddy cop movies with velociraptors and
Yeah.
Chris Pratt. Yeah.
It's just a natural progression of life, Thor. Yeah.
When I saw, like, my brother saw the trailer for Jurassic World and like, blew his load, basically. Like, the first one.
Really?
Because he was like, oh my god, it's like, he's got raptors, he's on a motorcycle.
Oh, yeah, that was the cheesiest
Yeah.
thing in that trailer.
It looks
Oh
so
my God.
dumb.
Okay, so wait, we're at part 5 right now, right? With this new one coming out in
Yeah.
May
Yeah.
or June? Yeah. Oh, my God.
That
wow.
one,
And
though,
it looks bad, right?
cautious about.
Right? Oh,
I
I
have
don't
my
know.
fingers crossed, man.
That
but
trailer.
we'll see.
Ugh.
Because, yeah, we were
I-
talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Like, I was kind of meh about Jurassic World. I mean, it had its moments, I guess, but, yeah, a lot of dumb shit in that movie. Yeah, like the high heels. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Put on some goddamn shoes.
Yeah.
Put on some goddamn shoes.
Or just go barefoot.
Yeah.
Couldn't you run faster barefoot? I mean, like...
Probably.
Have you guys
yeah.
seen Black
Running
Panther yet?
grass?
What are those? Nope,
Really?
they
No, I
they make that
haven't.
joke in that.
Oh, really?
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Good
good.
for them. Yeah.
Oof.
I don't know. But yeah, it was just full of like references to the original
Yeah. Yeah, big time. And that's
Jurassic
what they
Park.
do.
The reference world.
You used that for Forrest Gump already. The
Did we?
reference.
right.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was. That's
Historical
what-
reference to the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Oh, so anyways, yeah, we got a little sidetracked. So today's a 1994 classic. And this movie
Is
is...
it 93?
93.
Oh, yeah, 93?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Guys
94
need
was,
to hire
was Forrest
researchers.
Gump.
Forrest Gump,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
still in
yeah.
Forrest Gump, sorry. I got Forrest Gump in my brain, guys.
Got the old gump brain.
Well, I have a pretty low IQ. Anyways.
65 to be exact. Or
75.
No, 75. 75. Guys.
Come on.
Okay, so... No, wait, okay, yeah, where were we? No, so, Casey, you were a huge fan growing up then? Was like this
You
a
had all the
huge
toys,
movie?
I had all the toys.
Oh,
Did you
really?
have the toy where there's a big T-Rex and you could like take a chunk out of
Oh,
its
yeah.
side?
Side, yeah.
I think you had that too,
I
right?
had a Triceratops where you could take a chunk out of it.
Ah.
Yeah. And if you squeezed it, its head went like this.
Yeah.
It's like smoking.
And all the Jeeps, and I had the little Jeff Goldblum action figure.
Man, I lost my Jeff Goldblum figure, and I was sad about it for years.
It's still
Yeah.
a sore point.
Well, it's the only Jeff Goldblum action figure you can get. So yeah, it's kind of important in anyone's life. I assume that. Man, now you say that, I want to go find that. I
Like,
really
Brett,
do.
I have your toy. It's up, yeah.
That is so funny. God, that
Half
I'm
for
gonna
you
look up
'cause I
eBay
stole it.
after this.
Stole it in 95.
That is so
I used to have a
funny.
huge toy pterodactyl too, but my dad got really angry at me playing with it one day and just frisbeed it out into the yard.
Wow.
We've never found it.
Holy shit.
That's one of the greatest stories I've ever heard in my life.
We like
What the
we,
fuck?
we watched it disappear across the horizon.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Why? Like, what? Why?
Because he didn't enjoy the sound of children playing.
Oh my god.
So the dad from The Sound of Music. That is amazing. The fuck is that?
Fuck this
Ooh,
shit.
God. Wow.
Wow.
That is so funny.
That's great. I had the compound.
Yeah.
And it had the fence and everything, and there was a little computer inside the compound thing, and you would press like buttons and it would make noises. It would like the alarm would go off, and this computer voice would go like damage in sector 2.
Oh,
Whoop whoop.
Oh, I'm
And
having
then-
fun right now listening to it.
Yeah. No, and then like, but once you pressed it, it would go on forever. So like after like
one of
you're
those.
done playing with it, half an hour later, it's still going like whoop whoop.
ugh.
They had to
God
really
damn it.
enhance their security after that.
Yeah.
They
And
took
yeah,
it seriously.
It got really annoying.
Yeah, oh,
And one
that's-
time my mom stepped on one of the fences and like it went like into her foot. Like yeah. So it was very serious.
90s
yeah.
toys were dangerous.
Yeah.
Some of them were dangerous.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah.
Did you guys play the Super Nintendo game? Or was it?
Do we have it?
Oh yeah. No, we don't.
No? Okay.
But I remember playing it. I think I rented it one time or something.
It's terrifying.
Look, like,
What is it?
I had the Sega Genesis one.
Maybe it was Sega.
That's because there was a Super Nintendo one and a Sega one, and they like weren't the same game. The
Oh, they
Sega one-
weren't?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Well, we
'Cause,
didn't,
like-
we didn't have a Sega, so. probably
The second one was really good.
Yeah.
But it was again, it was terrifying.
like when you went to the compound and you did like POV shooting at the raptors
Yeah.
coming out.
Okay,
of the
yeah, that
roots.
was the Super Nintendo one.
Yeah, okay, that's
Oh.
Because
terrifying.
yeah,
That
like
is
when you
so
were outside, it
cool.
was top down,
Yeah, yeah,
kind of
yeah.
Legend of Zelda,
Yeah.
looking, and then when you went inside, it was like Doom
And
or
it was
something.
so
yeah.
I
Play.
remember. Okay, now I'm starting to remember this. Okay,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Gordy had it. I played it somewhere. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I think I played it once
wanna
or something.
Play
I
that
don't know.
again.
Yeah. I don't know. But no, this film, it's the only time I saw it at the Gary Theater.
Uh-huh.
It's the only time I've seen like a lineup at the Gary Theater. it was around the block. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And I went to see it with my dad took my brother and myself and the girl from across the street, Karina.
Nice.
And it was so full that we didn't get to sit together.
Wow.
Yeah, my dad had to like stand and like he sat on like the steps or something.
They
And
still
that
sold
sounds-
this ticket.
Yeah.
I was gonna say no. That sounds like the Gary Theater. Just keep going. Just
Standing
whatever.
early, yeah.
Just sausage pack that thing.
It's like,
Yeah.
is this like a fire code violation?
Yeah.
Whatever. But, and then, yeah, so Karina was sitting behind me, and I remember getting scared in the kitchen scene,
Yes, of course.
and she, like, leaned forward, and she was like, just imagine something funny, like these raptors would be good tap dancers or something. I was like, aw, what a good friend, you know? Thanks, Karina. It really meant a lot to me. I hope you're listening. Anyway.
This is one of the first movies that I remember seeing in theaters, and yeah, I'm with my dad, and it blew my mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was so good, and it's still really good.
I
Like,
think this is the first movie that I can actually say that I've seen over 100 times.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Holy
Like I've
crap.
seen it so much as a kid, I wrote the VHS tape, and my
Yeah.
mom had to buy me a new
New
one.
one.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think there's any movie I've seen over 100 times.
It's like that and Forrest Gump for me are like my.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
You and I are one and the same.
Yeah.
And that reminds. I have to apologize to both of you, Thor and Casey. Yeah, because Forrest Gump and this episode, it's almost like 5 hours of movie.
Oh, but like quality movie.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
true. It's very true.
And yeah, I was saying like at least when we did like Ernest Saves Christmas, at least it was like 90 minutes. Like
True,
yeah.
Or under, yeah.
Terrible fucking movie.
Mind blowing.
Short and crap. Yeah. But yeah, this film. God, this film.
This film is amazing. Newman was asked to gain 50 pounds for his role, which is mean
Yeah.
because he's already a big guy.
Yeah, he's like, I
And-
have health problems.
Exactly, yeah, but we need you to be fatter for this
like-
role.
They could
What
have
am I-
given a fat suit.
You can't give a fat guy a fat suit.
are there like slightly fatter suits? Like, yeah.
Just another role.
Yeah.
Well, one of my favorite lines of this movie, and I never really noticed before, was when Dennis leaves with all the embryos, and Emma's like, "Where is he? Check the vending machines."
Yeah.
That's,
No, he says he's going to the vending machine.
Oh,
though.
does he?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
oh yeah, he says he wants something salty, not
Yeah,
sweet. That's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that is so funny. Check the vending machine.
It's not a fat joke. Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
they worked a fat joke in there though.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man. No, bad guys are fat. That's what we learn.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah.
The fatter you are, the
Creeps,
worse of a
creeps,
person
and
you
bad
are.
guys. Boom.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Bad guys. I love that the bad guys in this movie though are the Raptors and Newman from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you know what though? Newman kills it in this movie. I think he does a really, really good job. Especially because as the bad guy, his death scene is great. Like he chewed up the screen in this movie. I love it.
I don't
He's
know. I
amazing.
don't know if he's like that much of a great stretch for him acting wise, because you're calling him Newman. He's just being Newman.
He's being his like shisty normal self.
I guess you're right. You're
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
right. Yeah, no.
It's like I'm pretty sure he said Jerry.
Yeah.
Well, I have written down here literally Newman! Exclamation mark.
Oh, that is so funny.
That's great.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna start.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park used the most effective font. I remember being a kid thinking that the logo
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
font so badass. And Weird Al's parody.
Oh yeah. Jurassic Park is frightening in the dark. Yeah. All the dinosaurs are running
Is he
wild.
British now?
Yes.
Yes, yes. You know what though? Every time I think of dinosaurs, I think of Jurassic Park font. Like honestly, like it's so good.
Do you often think of dinosaurs?
I do. I do a lot. That comes up in my life
At least
a
once
lot.
a day.
I reference Jurassic Park as much as possible. And again, my dad who only speaks in movie quotes.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah. He calls you a clever girl all the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
Well, my dad's been calling me a girl since I was like 5.
Yeah,
So
it's well documented.
That is
yeah.
not gonna stop. Yeah.
That's why you have like a sexual identity crisis.
Why just shave my head? Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not a girl. I'm not a girl.
So the opening shot is a terrified brown man's face. I wish that was me so bad, because with that, like, that's like the claim to fame. Like, you don't have to do anything else for the rest of your life. Hey guys, you ever see Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Do the opening shot? Yeah, that's me. You're, like, that's your pickup line.
Yeah.
And from now on, that's all you have to do. Like, you ever see Jurassic Park? Yeah. So, I forgot that is the opening shot of the movie. Is just a scared brown guy. I love that. That's
Well, it's a great opening scene.
It is, yeah.
You got the trees are shaking, and of course you're like, oh my god, it's a dinosaur.
Okay, but so in that giant cage that is being held up by anyway, sorry, lost my train of thought again.
Like the big forklift thing.
Yeah, the big forklift. So that is the giant raptor
I guess so.
that has killed apparently 5 other raptors, and there's only 3 raptors left in this movie, right? Right. But where is the big raptor that they keep talking about throughout the movie? Is that the raptor that gets locked in the freezer at the end? Yeah, I know we're skipping ahead and everything. But where was the giant raptor?
I don't think they ever said it was a big giant raptor. It was
I think
just
it's
the
just like
dominant
like the
alpha.
boss.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she was
Yeah.
the boss
Yeah.
who
And,
ate.
like-
She
Yeah.
ate 5 of the raptors though.
So
Okay.
did that raptor in the beginning? Did they kill it?
They shot at it, but I don't
No, because then 2 minutes later, the lawyer says that his family's suing and because they still have it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they're suing for $20
okay.
million, and that's why they
It's
need
like-
everyone to sign off on this before they can open it or
It's
something.
like with a dog, you're supposed to put them down, and once they
Mhm.
Yeah.
taste human flesh.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not. I thought it was a bigger raptor.
Well, like maybe it's like slightly bigger. I don't
Okay.
know. We don't really get to see them like all standing side by side,
mhm.
so
True.
it's hard to compare.
Well, apparently in this movie, there's only 15 minutes of actual footage
Yeah.
of the dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
That's
Really?
fucking crazy to me. Yeah, and like 9 minutes of animatronics and 6 minutes of CGI.
Yeah.
That is in 2 hours. There's 15 minutes.
No, they
That's-
play it well with like not showing it too much, not overusing
The Jaws,
it.
the Jaws.
Yeah,
effects.
yeah.
yeah. And I think one of my notes in here somewhere, I'm not even reading, is that we only see the Brachiosaurus, right? The long necks, and then the Triceratops, and that's it. And then until like 101, an hour and a minute in, then we get the T-Rex scene.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because this movie is 2 hours, so literally we get like 3 minutes of dinosaurs and then the fucking T-Rex scene.
Building it up.
I don't know why I'm
yeah.
swearing, but that T-Rex scene is amazing. Even as an adult rewatching that, my God,
Man, I have it written down here. I think that's my favorite scene in a movie ever. It's so fucking good. Like,
Yes!
you just stop talking. You're like, "Oh."
Exactly. I got quiet too. And this movie is like Spielberg fucking nails it though.
Yeah.
The way he used apparently like a guitar string underneath the dashboard to get the water effect.
Yeah.
Just
really?
the Jaws build up. It was so good.
Yeah.
It really was. Yeah, and the CG or the animatronics, the CGI, whatever it is, nailed it. It still holds up. It's
Oh,
2000,
yeah.
it's 2018. And it looks great.
Yeah.
Honestly, there is no part in this movie where I thought like this is cheesy. You know what I mean? Like I liked it. It was great.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Yeah. The only thing that's cheesy to me was the kitchen scene where like those raptors couldn't smell the kids all of a sudden. That was my biggest prop. I think like my biggest prop like
It's a
fault.
kitchen. There's a lot of smells.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't
okay.
know.
But those
Yeah.
kids stunk. Like those kids were full of
We've been running around the jungle for
mud.
days.
Yeah, and I just thought they would stink in the rap
It's like-
because literally at one point.
Tim smells like fried bacon or
Yes,
something.
because Tim is
Got
literally on
electrocuted.
the other side of a counter at one point, and the Raptors don't know where he is. Yes, they did that, and I was like, "Wait, what? Like, how come you're not like?" Oh yeah, he's literally 2 feet away from my face. Yeah, but that was a great scene though. It really was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you know what? Let's just get back to these notes
Yeah.
here.
Okay. Chronological order here, man. Jeez.
Yes. Okay. I love that the guy who loses his legs to the giant raptor was called the Gatekeeper, like off Ghostbusters.
Gatekeeper.
Yes, I thought that was amazing. I never.
Keymaster.
Yes, and that blew my mind. I thought that was so funny. I've never heard that line or anyone be called the gatekeeper. Yeah, Ghostbusters in this movie. The shot of the Australian guy's mouth just yelling, "Shoot her!"
Really enunciating.
Yes!
You know,
Oh.
shoot her.
That I would argue that is Spielberg's greatest shot in his career.
Robert-
Just that mouth.
A screaming mouth.
Because he has that perfect teeth, you know. Like it's just I don't know. I just love that. I thought that was so
Robert
funny.
Muldoon. He was
Yes,
like I always
yes.
thought he was a badass. Yeah.
Yeah, he's so good. in
I
this
had his
movie.
action figure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, because there's one scene later when they're all arguing, and he straight up just says, "Everyone quiet."
Yeah.
They're approaching the T-Rex. They are. I laughed at that scene too.
T-Rex paddock.
I love that. I love that everyone reveres him just and is scared of him. Like everyone, shut up.
Yeah.
That's right. And then he also knew, just like, oh god. He said like, hey,
It's
you had
like
that
what's his
feeling.
name from Jaws? Yeah.
Yes,
You know
that-
the scene where he like scratches the. Yeah.
That's so true. God, that's good.
Yeah.
That is so good.
But yeah, like the whole opening scene. Of course, it's really well done, but like the whole loading process could have been automated, and they would have avoided this whole fucking thing.
Yes.
It's like why you don't have a door that opens automatically? Like
The gatekeeper. It's his one job. Is gates. Like
Yeah.
that's what he does.
You have a $10 billion fucking complex here,
So funny.
and the doors aren't even automatic.
There's a guy getting paid $75K a year to open gates. He does gates.
Yeah.
My God, I want to be a gatekeeper. How does one achieve that in
They get
life?
your legs chewed off. Like, Jesus Christ.
Worth it.
Yeah.
I'm suing them for $20 million apparently.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The dramatic line, "Grant like me is a digger." It's one of that is just amazing, right? Amazing writing. Like, was that like just on purpose?
Yeah.
Are we?
Like that little scene is kind of not necessary, I guess.
no,
No,
completely.
Yeah.
No, it was so necessary because
it's
when I lived in
exposition?
Dominican, I got to go visit that filming site.
You visited the scene, the set from the second scene of
Yeah,
Jurassic Park.
I did a Jurassic Park tour. Big deal.
There's a guy there. He goes like, "Digger." Like, yeah.
Muchachos.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Is it a mine? What was it? What is it? Just a cave?
Just a little forest with
Ah,
a
okay.
little pond that you can raft up to.
Oh,
That's
okay,
pretty cool, though.
That is
Yeah.
actually cool. Yeah. Sorry for teasing. It's pretty cool.
Hilarious.
But you're right. I guess because it is just exposition of the lawyer saying like, well, they're suing us for $20 million, so we need to sign off on. We need to get grant. And
Yeah.
what is Malcolm?
He's
What
a chaos. He's a mathematician.
Chef Goldblum. He is a mathematician.
Yeah, but
That is there to. How is he signing off? What? How
the
is?
lawyer brought him. That's That's when they're doing all their back and forth dialogue.
Yeah, they really want him
Okay.
to put a seal on it, and he like they have him in their pockets. But they want also Dr. Grant because they think Malcolm is too trendy. That's what they
He's
said.
a rock
Oh.
star.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
like, it's like I bring scientists. You bring
He's
a
a
rock star.
mathematician rock star.
I think when he even pulls out a flask, when he's in
Oh,
the Jeep, I don't know if
That
you
is
remember that.
Yeah.
so funny. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh my God. God, that is great. Oh.
The lawyer brought him for some reason.
Okay, I was wondering why. Because I didn't hear any dialogue where they said like, "Oh no, we need Malcolm to sign off." Like it's utmost important.
We also learned that Hammond's daughter is getting a divorce.
Yes.
Yeah. Just that's details.
Why? Yeah. Okay. So that's why he has the grandkids.
I guess that's
is that
maybe
it?
why the
Well,
kids are there.
that's-
So
I just think like
their
how much
weekend?
divorce trauma is she experiencing that she will send her kids to a incomplete dinosaur island just to get them out of
Just
her way.
get out of my
Kids out here.
Go to Costa Rica, kids, okay?
Yeah. No, I love that that's a reoccurring theme in all the Jurassic Park movies.
Yeah.
Is that
Absentee parents
rich
divorce.
white people are like, get these kids out of my face
Yeah.
and with dangerous dinosaurs. I don't give a fuck. Oh,
It's like if they
And the
don't
kids are
come back
constantly-
alive, then it's like less for me to worry about.
yeah, that's
To be
not
fair,
on me, bro.
Jeff Goldblum's daughter stows away in the second one
That's true.
and just appears and he's mad at her.
Oh, it's true. That's right. Yeah, she jumps into the trunk.
And then she kicks a raptor
Yeah.
with her
Oh my
gymnast skills.
God.
That was the dumbest
I
scene.
forgot about
Yeah.
that.
I'm sorry. All right.
Oh,
Let's leave that one out of this.
Yeah, you know what?
Don't remember. Yeah.
Focus on part one.
Then we're introduced to Dr. Alan Grant and Dr. Ellie Sadler.
The sexy LD.
Yeah.
We're
And-
gonna do like the who would Thor want to bang?
Oh,
Of
course.
Find the
course.
actors attractive in this movie.
Well, I mean, Jeff Goldblum, obviously, he's got his like sweaty chest.
Dude, there's a shot
Yeah.
where he literally is just glistening and just posed.
I was gonna say that for
Straight
later.
up.
I was gonna say that for later.
Of course,
I feel like
but-
there's a lot of iconic imagery in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like with the T-Rex breaking out of the pen
Yeah.
and then the banner falling in front of him.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
think honestly
Yeah.
the most iconic image in that
Is
movie
that-
is
Yeah.
Goldblum like that.
Sprawl.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
his second morphine injection, he's just.
Yeah.
He was feeling himself, so he just ripped the shirt open, and that was it. Like,
Yeah, definitely sexy Jeff Goldblum. Alan Grant's kind of like a rugged-looking guy. He's all right.
See, I used to
so
think
passive.
he kind of had that, like that. I liked him, I did. But now I'm watching Peaky Blinders, and he's Campbell, and he's just like this creepy, weird, sexual bad guy.
That's awesome.
And he's like 70 years old, and
I
now
love
I'm
it.
watching him being Dr. Grant, and he just kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to watch that show
Just
then.
retroactively
Because
destroyed.
that is awesome.
Yeah.
But I still really respect the man.
I love him.
The Doctor.
Did you guys see The Hunt for the Wilder People on Netflix?
No.
No, it's so good, and
Seen it?
he's one of the main characters, and he nails it. But he plays like a weird old guy, like a weird crazy uncle. He kills it. Anyway, sorry, yeah. So we get to the shotgun on the ground scene.
Yeah.
So in 1993, they shoot a shotgun shell into the ground, and that
It's like a
gets
sonar thing.
Sonar thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That is so. I
Yeah.
need to know the science
And
behind
we
that.
learned that Alan Grant hates computers and children.
And children. Oh, well, I'm 31 years old. And I want to fight that kid in
Yeah.
this movie still.
Why is that kid there?
Thank you. What? Thank you. How? So
Who's this kid?
an
Some fat kid
anthropologist.
just wandered onto the scene and
Yeah.
just like, yeah, you're a dick.
Well, what scientist brings their kid with them
Yeah.
to
A dig site.
dig site.
But
Yeah.
I don't know, I always appreciated Grant scaring the shit out of that kid.
Of course, yes, because he gets his revenge because that little kid's being a little fuck. Exactly.
That's
Ooh,
corporal
ooh.
punishment. That kid just wanted to learn. Also,
Yeah, but he hates dinosaurs.
He's heckling
He-
the fucking scientists.
Thank you. He hates what his parents are doing.
Yeah.
no, but Dr. Grant was already triggered. He was ready to, because some guy, he made a comment about the dinosaurs evolving into birds, and everyone chuckled at him.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he's
yeah.
just
True,
like,
true, true,
I'm
true.
not some radical crazy man. This is real. And the kid just had
Now
bad
I'm gonna
timing.
threaten
He's just
child.
Like, yeah, this kid's gonna get all my
I'm not
latent
crazy.
anger.
I'm gonna shove this up your ass, kid.
But like, the parents were just like standing idly by where their kid gets it handed to them.
Threatened.
Yeah.
Well, the
kid
parents are
gets
probably like, yeah,
threatened.
this kid sucks.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
He's wheeling it.
In front of his face, exactly. I love that. Yeah, the dad inside was like, "All right, Timmy, come here. Hey, come here."
Little
But
belly.
the
I
parents
love
hate
that.
the kid as much as
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Must.
It's
They're
good.
like, we can't
It's good
do
for
that.
The parents
Because
already
then Child
left,
Family
and the kids
Services
are
will
still
show
there.
They forgot him.
up. Yeah.
If I was a dad, I would have been standing there giving him the finger, just flipping off my son. Like, yeah, that's what you do. Oh my god. But yeah, that was my next note. Is why is the kid there?
Yeah.
He's only talking shit.
every site, every dig site has one of those.
Has one
like,
of those.
The little punk kid.
Oh, that needs a
that's
lesson.
Yeah.
so funny.
And then helicopter lands. I guess it's there to pick up Hammond.
Drop off Hammond,
Drop,
right?
drop off Hammond.
Yeah, no, he's there to pick up Grant and Sexy LD.
Yeah, but like he's already in their.
That's her name.
He's already in their trailer, so he just like immediately jumps out of the helicopter, runs to their trailer,
Yeah, to open champagne.
grabs some
He wants to get
champagne.
drunk,
Yeah.
Well, he's a raging alcoholic. I mean, we all know that. He's crazy.
He's
I mean,
Scottish.
well, everything is going down. His grandchildren are potentially dead. That fat fuck who's possibly drunk is eating 6 tubs of ice cream. Just sitting there, just no problem. He doesn't care, or he's not thinking about anything. He's just, what's up? What's up, LD? How you
Because
like,
it was melting.
What the? Exactly. That's one of his lines. It's like, well, it's melting, so we might as well eat it. Like, there is shit going on, man. Like, we should.
Okay, to bring this up, did you guys ever read the book?
He did.
I read
And-
part 2.
I
yeah.
love that book.
Oh,
Okay.
so you read the book?
When I was like 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I read both of them years ago, but the only thing I really remember was that kid and Hammond in the movie is like a lovable rich grandpa, but in the book he's an asshole.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So with that ice cream
Really?
scene, someone's like Hammond, like your grandkids are out there. He's like, meh.
Exactly.
eating ice cream. He
Thank
doesn't
you.
give a fuck at all.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that's my note because I'm 30 now, and now I finally realize like he's a sociopath. Like the guy doesn't give a shit. Like people are dying. He's like, "What's up? How you doing? Eat some
And
ice cream."
they-
What
No,
the
he's
fuck?
so altruistic. He wants the park to be affordable for everyone.
True enough. Yeah, because the lawyer is the one saying like we could charge $10,000 for the weekend.
Yeah.
No, exactly, and they would. I mean, yeah.
He's
who
like, we don't
wouldn't?
cater to the super rich. But yeah, like I think he's just trying to like not think about it. Basically, he's
Put
like,
up his
oh
brain.
shit, this is all my fault.
Yeah,
You
my
know,
grandkids are
I'm
dead.
just gonna stuff my face.
Mr.
Who
Malibu
cares?
Stacy, let's forget our troubles with a big bowl of strawberry ice cream.
Yeah, 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 man.
That is amazing. Okay, quick serious question because I got D's in high school. But why were scientists so obsessed with digging up dino bones in the 90s? Are they still doing that? If so, why? Are we still doing that? Are there anthropologists still like spending thousands, $100,000 doing this? We're still digging up,
They still discover like new species and stuff.
Yeah, we do.
Didn't
Okay.
they just discover a new one like
Really?
last month or so?
Really?
I read something about that.
Yeah.
somewhere.
This is still a big thing.
Yeah.
Well, after
Why?
this movie came out, there was a big boom of like
Yep.
archaeologists.
I read that. It's in the
Everyone
trivia. Yeah,
wanted to
that's
be,
crazy. Wowzers. Why? What? How is that helping us progress like, scientifically? What is this doing for us? Like, that's why I'm confused right now, you guys. What for?
Like we all know that Satan planted those bones there to confuse us.
Exactly.
A
Right?
test
This
of
is
our
just.
righteous faith.
Yeah.
Hey, look over here. Look over here.
Yeah.
Don't pay
It's
attention to
just a
this.
distraction.
Exactly.
Distraction.
It's a distraction.
The devil is in. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh my god. Okay. Quick question. I wish we could pull this up, or I did more research for this movie. But how many times do they say spared no
Oh,
expense?
I wrote it down.
Oh.
It's 6 times.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was gonna guess
yeah,
5. Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
6 times. Spared no expense.
Did anyone
Spared no
like
expense.
ever do the math on how much his park would cost, or like?
Oh God, it's like billions and billions.
Billions
yeah,
and billions.
yeah.
Yeah. This is.
So what does Dr. Hammond do that he has this?
He's a mad scientist. Yeah.
Where does his fortune come from?
Yeah.
Yeah. He discovered.
Dinosaurs.
That's why he just takes helicopters from dig to dig to dig,
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
like, what's up,
Drinks the
guys?
champagne.
Exactly. Yes.
So you're welcome.
It's a full-time job.
Yeah. Your career.
Oh my god. No, but yeah, in the books, you guys read the books. What does it say? What is he like?
I don't
What?
I don't remember. I read it
Oh, okay.
years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
I just read the second one,
Okay.
and he's not in the second one. So yeah.
He should. I wish he would have died. Oof. I wish he would have died.
Well, in the books he died.
Oh no way.
In the books he did die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Good.
Yeah. You know, it's
There
actually
you go.
in the Lost World, those little dinosaurs that attacked that girl at the beginning.
Yeah.
That's what kills him. in the
Oh,
book.
cool.
Yeah, yeah. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah,
And then
Time
you
down.
think.
Did Forrest Gump find him in the second book?
You think that that Jeff Goldblum's dead too? I think.
In the book,
In
yeah,
the book.
they kind of make it seem that way. But
Yeah, yeah.
was
It's
he
kinda-
back in the second?
Yeah, yeah. He was the main character in the second
Okay.
one. Yeah,
All thanks to Chaos Theory.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, he actually.
Finds a way.
there are a lot of
There's so many good lines.
yeah,
There
like
is.
iconic lines.
So-
You're saying
yes.
iconic images,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but just like good lines
lines.
But
too.
like the way he delivers them, like your lack of humility in the face of nature astounds me.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Okay, so the scene where he's picking up Grant and Sexy LD, he's okay. This is a literally word for word quote of this scene. Alan Grant goes, "What kind of park is this?" Coked out, a mad scientist, all in white, goes, "It's right up your alley." That's it.
Yeah.
Why are you being so vague? Like for real, just be like, I made dinosaurs. You guys are gonna love this.
Good
That was a
shit.
transition scene, though, right?
Yeah. I
That,
guess
this movie's
so,
full
yeah.
of
That's
those. Like he's
true.
a
You're
digger.
right. You're right.
He's a digger.
True,
Yeah.
exactly. So many exposition just
Like
couldn't
that
go.
kind of a vague
reason.
line and then
Yes,
cut.
because like
yeah.
it blows my mind how calm he's being when he's being sued for $20 million and like he doesn't give it. Like he's just so vague, drinking
Yeah.
champagne. Like you're gonna love this. You know what I mean? Like I almost want to do like a drunk history for like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
to do just do that one scene. You know what I mean? Like oh my god, it's bananas. Honestly.
Let it be known that Dr. Grant can be bought. Because he totally bought him.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't want to go, I'll pay for your dig for the next 3 years.
Yeah.
Where do I sign up?
Hey man, that's capitalism. You know, you gotta make that money.
Yeah. So essentially, this movie is about a crazy old white billionaire who is obsessed with dinosaurs, and he builds a park. It doesn't even open, and so he loses all his money. And because he dies in the books anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But like he lives, so he's just broke. Like with like
In the
negative being
second
sued
one-
by. I mean,
In the second movie, he has a small part at the beginning. If
Oh,
I
that's
Where
recall.
he's
right.
passing away.
Yes.
Where he's like sick, yeah. And then he
Ah.
tells Dr. Malcolm about the second island. Yeah.
What was even the plot of the second movie? Like, why were they
It was.
there?
I think they wanted to
get it going?
Well, the because there's the two corporations. There's Dr. Hammond's company,
Yeah.
and then there's InGen, which are the bad guys.
Yes.
Yeah, that's who Dodson works for.
Yes.
They don't really go into too much detail in
in the first one.
in
they
the
don't.
movie, but like in the second book they talk about it a lot. Like InGen is the rival of Dr. Hammond's company or something, and they want to get all the dinosaurs off the island and I don't know, use them.
They were pretty much going to continue on with the park and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
that's what part 2 was about. They were literally stealing and capturing. Yeah, they were trying to round up as much as they could. Yes, and then they steal a baby T-Rex, right? And is that why everything goes haywire? Because they stole a.
Because it broke his little leg.
Yes.
There's actually a
There
really
we go.
detailed part in the book about how they construct the cast for the baby T-Rex.
Really?
Yeah,
That is so funny.
It's like they need to use this certain substance because it's going to grow, and they're like, okay, it needs to be weak this way, but like strong this way, and
That is so funny.
it's like that book was really detailed. Yeah.
Well, apparently, I'm skipping ahead like a couple scenes there. In the book, the whole like Dino DNA, that whole animation is like just because there's so much exposition. That Spielberg was like, condense it into something smart, simple, so everyone can understand.
And that's a good storytelling.
It really
tactic,
is,
though,
and I love it. And again, we talk about those lines. Dino DNA.
DNA.
I've been saying it like that since I watched this movie.
I love that
It's
voice.
stuck exactly. Me
Mr.
too.
DNA.
Dino DNA.
Don't you guys feel
Bingo.
that
Yeah.
taught you way more than any science class
Ever
did?
Ever in my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah. I'm
Fuck all
basically
my
a scientist
teachers.
because of that. I am, guys. Yeah.
Okay, so are we at that scene yet? Because I have something to say about that scene.
Of course, go for it. Yeah.
So
No, do it.
John Hammond is in the video because talking about cloning.
Yeah.
So does he have to be at every single video show?
Yeah.
Yes.
doesn't
make a
The
lot of sense.
CEO is apparently
He's a tour guide.
Every single tour.
Yeah.
He's really committed.
Doesn't really make a lot
So
of sense.
I don't think he's obsessed with dinosaurs. I think he's obsessed with
Of
family.
itself.
No, family.
Oh.
He just wants everyone to come and like have joy.
Or maybe
in his presence.
that's like, I don't know, like how many tours a day would there be? Who knows?
A dozen.
Yeah. And he just like sits in that room and
That's what he does. Yeah, that is. I never thought of it.
just
That is
wasted,
hilarious.
yeah.
Wow.
Dr. Grant and Laura Dern and
Sexy lady.
Malcolm, they're guests and they're on this tour and they're being shown around and Dr. Grant just decides to power his way out and completely just disregard Dr. Hammond's like,
So
we're on
rude.
tour, sit down,
so
and
rude.
barges into the lab,
Yeah.
starts poking around the eggs. It's so rude.
Yeah, you know, he's like didn't even clean himself off, you know.
Yeah, so many violations,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. He's gonna give these babies a disease or something, you know.
But then there's B.D. Wong from Law & Order SVU
Oh, yeah.
in the
Yeah.
lab, so that's great.
He was the only character from the original series or from the original movie that was back in Jurassic World.
Yep.
Yeah.
Playing the same character.
Yeah.
You think that scientist would have learned his lesson, or would be the advocate being like, "No, we made a horrible mistake. We're
Yeah,
not doing
yeah.
that again." But he's back like,
Guys, I was there.
"Yeah, I'll do anything for cocaine." Like, I don't understand like how he just thought. Yeah. Anyways, so funny.
But we
skipped the Dodson scene.
Skipped the Dodson
yeah.
scene.
And I
Love
just want
this.
to, yeah, I just want to say. So, would you guys steal? I mean, would you guys be the bad guy for $1.5 million? Would you guys steal Jurassic Park secrets?
This is
Would
what I was
you?
thinking about though. So that happens, whatever. And if Dennis didn't die, do you know how much money he would have gotten sued for?
Oh yeah,
Just
like,
it's almost better off that he fucking died.
died because because he like everyone knew that he was the bad guy. Yeah, exactly that. 10 minutes later, they were like, "Oh, this is all Dennis's fault."
Yeah.
Like,
How would he have gotten away with
exactly.
it? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
he wouldn't have. So you're
Yeah.
right. He would have got sued for $1 billion anyways. Yeah.
And
And
made
it's
a million, but I lost $1 billion.
exactly. That's straight up. He's the villain. Yeah. God, that is so
Cover his
funny.
tracks.
No, he
At
actually
all.
left a breadcrumb of trails to be like, "I'm the bad guy." It's
Okay,
straight
maybe
up.
not a breadcrumb trail because he would have eaten it. But
Ah, you're
Oh, oh, jeez.
That jokes. Yeah, the Dodson scene again. You're right. So much, like so many scenes, just stick out and like are memorized in my brain. Yeah. Oh, that is
And then,
so
yeah, look,
funny.
Dodson. We got Dodson here.
Dodson!
Nobody cares.
And
But
you're
yeah,
right,
and
nobody
like
would
good
care.
screenwriting because like when he pulls up in the cab, he gets out, doesn't shut the door behind him, and you see the cab driver go like, "Ugh," and it's like he's a jerk.
Yeah.
Oh, I never
Just
noticed.
like little hints like that.
Okay.
That's just good screenwriting.
The
Yeah.
most evil thing he did was put the shaving cream on the pie.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Wow. How rude.
Yeah. No, there's just these little details, you know, you pick up.
That is so
Yeah,
funny. Okay, so the next scene, 10 seconds of Chef Goldblum meeting sexy LD. Just starts hitting on her in
Immediately.
front. Yes, like immediately.
He doesn't know what personal boundaries are.
Holy no!
Yeah.
He starts touching her. He actually like grabs her hair.
Yeah.
Wowzers!
But like
that.
I was charmed by just watching him hit on her.
This is why we have the Me Too movement, guys. Like,
Wow,
Jesus Christ.
this is it.
Yeah.
Just wow.
Like he was flirting with her, but I felt like he was flirting with me.
That is the greatest line I've ever heard. Oof.
Yeah, I wrote Jeff Goldblum's career of being himself begins.
Oh, straight up, yeah.
Yeah.
In this movie, yeah.
No, he
truly
didn't.
does.
He didn't play jazz piano in this movie.
He didn't get to. But if there was, I feel like he would have, with that chest glistening, just,
Yeah.
guys, let me tell you a story here.
It's like, oh, there's a piano in the lobby. It's like fucking.
Chaos.
Yeah.
Butterfly effect.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay, but we never actually know if Dr. Grant and Sattler are a thing, though, do we?
Well, they
No,
don't.
no, he
They
does,
talk about
because
kids.
he
in the
asks,
beginning.
in the scene where they're alone with the T-Rex going on,
Yeah.
he straight up asks him, so, you guys together, mind if I hit that?
He's a-
And he straight up says, like, no, we are.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
I don't know
think
why.
he was just being protective because he can see right through his grease.
No, he does love her. They embrace in the
No, I
end.
think
Like,
they-
there
I
are.
think they
They're
were a
clearly.
thing,
Oh, they are.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she did call him honey and stuff, but I thought it
Yeah.
was more just like endearing
No, because they're
friendship.
just being professional because they're scientists, I assume.
No, because they talk about kids. They talk about having kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I never got the sense that it was more than just platonic.
Really?
Yeah.
Casey, that's just because you want Malcolm to be fucking inside LD brain. Jesus. I love that.
So you live vicariously through her.
Yeah.
Her
so the whole
badge
time
is
you were
my
watching,
badge.
yeah, for the whole time you were watching this movie, you were like, go for it,
Yeah.
go for it. That's all you were thinking.
Kiss
to
her!
yourself. Yeah.
Kiss her!
That is so
Fuck her in
funny.
the backseat of that car.
Um,
Jeep.
I love the costume design in this movie because as someone who identifies as a hilarious fat guy, I would have been forced to change 3 times over the course of this film. Like, everyone is sweating so much.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could, oof. I sweat a lot, guys. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Just heads up.
Oh yeah, well, then we're on the helicopter ride in.
Mhm.
That's when we
Yeah.
get the theme song for the first time.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, we get to, and then there's the scene with the seatbelt where Grant's seatbelt's not working.
Yeah, his cowboy way.
And I've read I read a thing years ago that's like it's like a whole metaphor for the because he's got 2. It's like there's the male and the female.
Yeah.
Right, like one goes in the other, and then that's a big metaphor for all the animals on the island
Because they're all girls.
being one gender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or some
Life finds a
metaphor
way.
for the platonic relationship between him and Sattler.
No. You're really
Oh my
reaching
god,
it.
I love that you are going back to that. Please keep doing that throughout the rest of this episode. That's amazing. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, so here it is. Finally, at the 19-minute, 30-second mark, we finally see a dinosaur.
That's the big one.
Where somehow Laura Dern misses seeing a huge.
Yeah, of course,
herd of
yeah.
dinosaurs.
Yes!
There are so many scenes where like huge dinosaurs are so quiet
Just-
until like you just look over
Like
it.
at the
Like,
very end, but that's later.
Yeah.
So funny. It's that is amazing. I never thought
it's
of
like
that.
okay, it's shaking
Holy
the goddamn
shit!
ground.
Did you see
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, what? How did you not see that?
See it from a mile away. Like,
That
Jesus
is
Christ.
so funny.
Yeah, but yeah, that was the big reveal. And at the theater, I was in the bathroom for that scene.
No.
You idiot.
I know,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm never pissing during a movie ever again.
That's when you learned your lesson in
Yeah.
life. Wow. That
And now I've
is
had so many bladder infections. Like Jesus
Thanks,
Christ.
JP.
Yeah. But no, yeah, it's a big reveal, and then welcome to Jurassic Park.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And this is scored by John Williams, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Man, that guy is insane. Like the iconic movies that he's done, like Star Wars,
Everything.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
How the fuck does he do it? Like that's crazy.
Man, it's insane. The
yeah.
guy
Truly
just,
though, like
he just shits out amazing scores.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How is that guy not a billionaire?
He probably
Probably
is.
is.
He must be,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He has to be. Oh,
So just-
I'm googling up his net worth right now.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's before they see the dinosaur. What's it? The lawyer's like, 48 hours. If my clients aren't satisfied, we're shutting you down, John.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
satisfied
Yeah.
if they're not satisfied.
Yeah. 48 hours. He's like, in 48 hours, I'll be accepting your apology. He's like, in 48 hours, he'll be fucking dead. Like, so, like 12 hours, he'll be fucking dead.
Oh my
Like the lawyer's eyes literally turn into money signs.
And yeah, like he's like Nedry's a great bad guy. The lawyer's like a great kind of like lawyer character. He's just like, yeah, money. Yeah, he's this grubby kind of, yeah, you know,
Shyster.
stereotypical kind of lawyer.
Well, and they're all dressed. They're I thought that
Almost
their colors
color-coded, yeah.
exactly. Because
Malcolm's all black.
Malcolm's exactly. The crazy cocaine guy, mad scientist, is all white.
Yeah. The lawyer's kind of beige.
Grant is blue. Ellie's pink.
Yeah.
Exactly. The lawyer is beige. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
They're all like color.
Oh, and the teenage girl is purple. I love that the girls in this film are pink and purple.
Yeah, yeah.
That is pretty funny. Okay, another line that I had to write down, and it just was stuck in my head for like the last couple days. Thinking machine supercomputer. I love that's hilarious. With the Dino DNA video,
Yeah.
I love that. Thinking machine supercomputer. Like, wait, what? Like,
Yeah.
so that's the technology we have, guys. Thinking machine supercomputers. That's what we got working on our side.
In a layman's terms.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, and we get the explanation about they use frog DNA to fill the gaps in the DNA sequence. But I was like, wouldn't like a reptile be closer? Because I don't know.
Then an amphibian.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
A bird.
Well, because but apparently the bird theory is like kind of new and like controversial. But then everyone thinks they're more reptiles. It's like, why a frog? I don't know. But of course, it's to get the. Actually, the whole like breeding in the wild thing doesn't even come up really that much. Like it's a thing that happens, but it doesn't really impact the story. But I guess it's about the whole life finding a way.
And
But I
also-
don't think they knew about it though, right? Like in the movie.
No, yeah, they didn't.
Yeah.
And then they find it out. But yeah, I guess that's to hammer home that you can't control nature
Yeah,
kind of
life
thing.
finds a way.
Yeah.
Because he says it again. Yeah, when he finds the.
Yeah.
Aren't those raptor eggs? Because I thought that's what he said.
I don't know.
And that's crazy.
No, but
'Cause-
isn't
yeah,
that
well, I think they
tied to
were.
the third
right?
one?
Thank you.
Because the prince.
And he got scared because he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, there's more and I was like, "Okay, so there's more raptors." But
That
they
ties
don't-
into the third one though, right? Because in the third one, the island just became self-sustaining, and they started breeding, and the island just has dinosaurs on it.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
So it continues on just later.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Life,
I think.
man. I don't know. And we get Sam Jackson's voice on the loudspeaker before we see him in the background. He's like, "Everybody get on the boat."
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Hold on to your butts.
yeah, so good. He's got a cigarette just hanging out of his mouth.
Every time
yeah.
you see him in this movie, he is smoking.
That is one of my notes. Thank
Yeah.
you. One of my notes. For
And
real.
when he's doing like the lines of code, he's like, he's like hanging out. I just love that. It's about to fall. You're like, oh my god.
Was that his idea? Because you guys read the books. Is his character a chain smoker who was like constantly nervous, or was that his idea? To be like, guys, it's in my contract. I'm chain smoking throughout the entire filming of this movie. Like, it's crazy to me.
No, I don't really remember.
No.
I shouldn't even mention that I read the books because I remember.
It's been so long.
Literally.
Okay.
Yeah, then we have them. They have their little lunch where Chef Goldblum does his life.
That's
Yeah,
the next
so
time.
good,
Can I
so
just
good.
point out that no one is eating lunch?
Well,
Yes.
Laura
thank
Dern
you.
gives it a look like she's like, "What the hell is this?"
I don't know. I feel like everyone's talking and stuff, but I would just be the only one there, like
Yeah.
eating. Like
Yeah.
no one's, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Chowing
like
down.
Hammond talks about this like this chef being like some great chef.
Yeah,
or something.
roller down chef.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
Alejandro. Or like,
Chilean sea bass.
yeah. It's like fuck, eat the goddamn food.
The food did not look good though.
No,
But that was like,
Right?
but it doesn't matter.
It does exactly. Yeah, you gotta eat it.
but maybe it was because they just watched like a little bloody creature crawl out of an egg or something. Like they're kind of
No, actually, no. That's why because
They just
didn't
watched
they
the
just
goat.
watch that
the birth.
poor
Oh, the cow.
fucking cow?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. The raptor feeding raptors.
and also the raptor enclosure seems really small.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it's
actually-
it's
yeah.
tiny.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. You got 3 raptors in there? Like, geez, no wonder they're pissed off. Christ. I don't know. My main man Robert Muldoon shows up. They should all be destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But okay, so if there's one raptor that is killing all the other raptors, and like I'm assuming that the dinosaurs cost millions to make, I'm
Yeah,
assuming, you know, why the fuck didn't they just let Muldoon kill that bitch ass raptor who's killing and who is the aggressive one and who also is apparently testing every part of the
Yeah,
fence?
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if she's that smart, shoot her. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand how that doesn't come up again. Like
Yeah,
for
yeah.
real. Okay, and also another fucking big thing that pissed me off in this movie is like 18 people are dead, and they don't pull out a fucking gun until an
No,
hour
actually-
and 45 minutes into this movie. Like, wait, what?
Here's
no one has
another-
armed themselves yet. For real? Like,
Yeah, because they go back, right? Like,
Yes!
after they grab Malcolm.
yes, there is a T-Rex chase, and no one has a gun. We're going into like unarmed. They're just gonna walk around while all these dinosaurs are running around, and no one is gonna arm themselves. For realsies, what is happening right now? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Come on.
Like, this is another kind of testament to the kind of restraint of the movie. I think only 4 people die. Because like in your head, you're like,
in your head.
a lot of people
Everyone
die.
is dead, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
this dinosaur slaughter everybody.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's the lawyer, it's
Newman?
Sam Jackson, Newman,
Sammy?
and Muldoon.
And Muldoon.
I think that's it.
That's the only on-screen death.
Because there are 10 people on the island. And
Only 10 work in this facility? Like,
well, because everyone leaves because of the tropical storm,
that's
right?
Which
That's
kind of
right,
bothered
that's
me.
right,
It's because
that's
like they,
right.
so everyone just left suddenly. But did they not know like the storm would be coming? You know what I mean? Like it was all so sudden.
Well, yeah, there's
We
like
gotta go.
while the tour is going on, you see them looking at the weather readings and everything, and they're like, oh shit, like the storm changed direction and blah blah blah.
Okay.
That's right, and that's
Yeah.
why they're like, everyone
Like
has
everyone
to
has
go
to
to
get
boats
to
and
the
get out.
boat, like
Yes.
last thing, and then I guess they just have their little skeleton crew for the weekend or whatever it is, and
Yeah, 10 people running this giant island.
Well, no, and, like-
Skeleton
Nothing is
crew
gonna
like
go.
10 people,
Dinosaur
including
Island.
guests and
Exactly, that's
children.
right.
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
it's Sam Jackson, Dennis Nedry, Hammond, and Muldoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those are the employees. Yeah,
Yeah.
the owner and like 3 guys.
That
Yeah,
bonkers.
it's bonkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like of those 10 people, 4 are killed, and then that's it. Yeah.
Well, the boy dies. I mean, we could roughly argue that boy died 3 times in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I was like,
for real.
it's like Tim, the child who will not die.
And he's and also, spoiler alert, he's the fucking comic relief in this movie? What the fuck?
His
Yeah.
joke.
Oh, do you
All
think
his
Saurus? Do you think Saurus Rex? I fucking loved it. Fucking loved it.
Fucking bad.
Yeah. You
That
should
line's been making
goddamn
me
it.
mad for 25 years, man.
I totally forgot about that joke, and I was like, "This is awesome."
Even Grant in the tree's like.
He just throws him out of the tree.
He hates that kid. Hates that boy.
No, yeah, he should have died in the car. He should have died getting
tree.
electrocuted, and then the skeleton.
No. He did die on the fence. No, because he did for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
when he asked, like,
He was
to see
technically
Gargan.
dead.
Yes.
Yeah. He's got 9 fucking lives. Jesus
Whoa,
Christ.
what did they say? It's like 50,000 volts? Like, you would be dead, dead zone.
Like, your hands
you're
would
gone.
be just fried.
Exactly, yeah. Your arms would
bloody
have, like,
stumps.
blown
Yeah,
apart. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Oof.
Jesus
It was
Christ.
so funny. And also, I've seen this movie, 25 times. I still laugh when he gets electrocuted, like zap, and just like, I still laugh at that. My God. Still amusing to me. I'm
Yeah.
pathetic. Okay, getting back to this movie. Now they're on the tour, and I love when the 13-year-old girl hops in the car and says, "Oh my God, look, an interactive CD-ROM."
Yeah.
That's-
Technology, man. That was
but it's also
big.
foreshadowing. Huge spoiler alert because she's a hacker. Who? Guess what, guys? Samuel Jackson is useless in this movie because he can't do what the 13-year-old hacker does in 3 minutes at the end of the movie.
Hey.
Like, that's his career.
Exactly. Yes, thank you. He's being paid thousands of
To
dollars.
smoke.
Guys, I can't figure this
I don't know
out.
what the fuck I'm
I
doing.
don't know these interactive CD-ROMs. But the 13-year-old girl dies in under 3 minutes. Like, woo.
It's a Unix system. I know this.
Yes. Oh, that was crazy. That's awesome.
And actually, because, I mean, John Hammond says we spare no expense, like, half a dozen times. But obviously he spared some expense because his employee could be bought
Yes.
by a rival company. It's like,
Yes.
you should have just paid him more. Jesus Christ, he wouldn't have been such a fucking asshole.
I'm so glad you said that
Yeah.
because, spared no expense, but apparently there's 151 things going wrong. They actually say that number.
Yeah.
There's 150
Yeah.
things going wrong on a daily basis, and Newman is in charge of all of it.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
openly argues his boss about his salary in front
Yeah.
of everybody. Like,
Well, in front of, like, the 2 other people there.
yeah, sorry, exactly, yeah. The only 2 people working Jurassic Park.
Well, yeah, it's like, just pay him more.
Exactly. Yes, just give him what
This
he's gonna
guy
give
needs
him.
more money.
Exactly. Yeah.
But do we know how much he's already getting?
I don't know.
Apparently not enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't know.
it's crazy. Like he
What
should.
happened
be.
to spare no expense?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Give him a
Apparently.
$2 raise.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
This guy's running a fucking $1 billion
Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently he did all the coding. He's the only one that knows it all. Because like Samuel Jackson doesn't even know how to like get past the Dennis's virus or whatever the hell he did.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
my god! But the little girl, anyways, getting back on track.
Look, these kids. Well, you have to have the kids do something, right? Like,
Sure.
They're just there to be kind of like for Alan Grant's like story arc of being like hating kids to liking kids,
Loving kids. He wants
becoming a
kids
family
now.
man. Yeah.
The boy is the comic relief, and the girl
Yeah.
is saves the day. Essentially,
Yeah.
saves everyone. Ooh.
They're kind of like the perfect level of annoying. Like they're not too much, but it's.
I find them excruciatingly annoying.
Really?
Did you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like just annoying enough. I feel.
Well, Timmy, like, fuck his jokes. He sucks.
Well, like that's.
I don't blame Grant for jumping from vehicle to vehicle. Like, I would have been this exact same way.
And there's a point where Lex starts holding his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so weird.
Yeah, it's like she's like what 12, 13?
But these kids
Just
are
holding
also
a strange man's hand.
these kids are also experiencing the trauma of going through their parents separating, right?
The divorce.
Oh, I guess
Yeah,
that's
so they
true.
need dad.
They both need father figures.
But it's so funny that at the end of the movie they're cuddling him and like asleep on him.
Yeah.
But where's the grandpa? They're not like, oh my god, grandpa, you're alive.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't
He's
you
just
go
eating ice
comfort
cream
your
again.
Yeah. He's just what?
I brought all the ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, don't worry. I got the ice cream.
yeah. We got the kids. I got the ice
I saved you some.
Yeah. It's all melted. He's just drinking it.
Oh my god.
That's why he's
Okay.
dying in the next movie.
Oh,
Fucking diabetes. I don't know. Yeah, they have these driverless electric cars. The future.
The future.
The future is now.
Yeah, in '93.
Yeah, and then
Why would they not lock those doors? There's gonna have people like I would get out of that car in a second.
Thank you. That's my next
Well,
note, Casey. God.
Well, they have a
unbelievable.
note. Wasn't Muldoon like, fuck the locks?
Yeah. It's like, why don't we put the locks on the doors?
Oh yeah, that's right. So they make a quick little note.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Okay, that is so funny. Because when everyone gets out to check on the sick Triceratops, Dr. Grant, they walk up to it and then he goes, "Everyone, stay back." You're a little kid and you tell me to stay away from. Come on.
When he starts acting like a little kid, like
Sure.
he's got this like. Well, he says that it was his favorite dinosaur.
Yes, and he
Yeah.
literally like lays
Yeah.
on it and like it's breathing. Oh my god.
Someone made a GIF of him doing that on
Yeah.
on Ian Malcolm's
Oh,
chest.
yeah.
It's like this little Dr. Grant, and it's like
That-
moving up and down.
That is
It's
funny.
amazing.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Okay. Okay.
Definitely worth checking out.
And then that's where Professor Malcolm was like in awe of Laura Dern and her.
Okay.
He's like, "You're so tenacious," and I'm like, "He just called me tenacious."
Wow.
Oh my god. That is so funny.
Fuck. Yeah.
Okay, so wait, what was wrong with? So was she right? They were eating West Indian lilacs or
I
something.
don't know if they ever figured it
I don't
out.
They
They
don't,
were-
right?
It was just
This
to
is
separate
sick
them in the scenes and
Triceratops.
get two different.
Yeah. So
scenes
Ellie
going.
stays with the
Yeah.
guy there. Gets a ride back to the compound with him. Yeah, it separates them.
It's funny how that guy never stayed behind. Like, you think he might have stayed behind?
Oh yeah,
For
the
the
worker.
Triceratops,
Yeah,
but-
the worker with the
This dying
sick-
animal.
He doesn't
I'm
get
out of
paid
here.
enough,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
This
Oh, it's
animal's
about to
costing
rain.
millions of dollars.
Let's go. That's right. I didn't even think
It's
about
like
that.
this.
So that guy died too, probably, right?
I don't know. Like, yeah, we never hear from him again. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
He's just still out there in the forest.
He's just
searching
chilling
for
with this
sick animals.
Triceratops. Yeah. Don't worry, buddy. Just take another dump. Yeah. There's we also get the iconic park gates.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, and they said, what are they keeping there, King Kong? But yeah, in the book, there is a thing about like, there's a subplot in the second book. I'm not sure if it's in the first book about the dinosaurs getting some kind of like mad cow disease or something, like from what they're feeding them.
Oh, really?
There's some the dinosaurs start getting like a disease because of something in the food that they're giving them, and it's I can't remember what the significance it has really, but and yeah, and then they also talk about once the dinosaurs break free in this one, they start talking about the lysine thing, where it's like we can kill all the dinosaurs,
yeah.
and then Dr. Hammond's like no, because if they don't supply the dinosaurs with a specific like protein or something,
Then
they'll die.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, and that's how they control them from population spreading if they ever get off the island. But then that happens anyway.
Yeah.
Like in the next one, that island's been no one's been on that island in years in the second one, and they're all fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like I don't know.
I find so way.
Yeah.
Loser.
Anyway,
God.
yeah. I gotta reread that book. Actually, it's been a long time.
I remember it was good though.
Yeah.
I don't really remember anything about it.
I remember enjoying it. It felt like it was one of the first books I read where the world just felt like so full of detail and like an abundance of detail. Where I was like, this is a lived-in world. Like there's more behind the scenes. Like it's great. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, and for half the movie, Malcolm is all fucked up on morphine. It's great.
Cool.
Yeah. He's got he's got addiction problems. Yeah. But yeah, we get the. Okay, I was gonna ask, what are your guys' favorite dinosaurs? Alan Grant's is the Triceratops.
So was mine growing up.
Yeah.
I remember being a kid and always, I loved
same
Triceratops.
too.
So boring. That's a cool one. Like, who likes a herbivore? Like, just like a little grazing animal.
Nerds.
Well, it's
A little chubby nerd who wore blue sweatpants until grade 7. Me. That's fucking who. You know what? What's your favorite dinosaur?
Velociraptor.
Of course it is.
Oh,
The
jump on
bad
the bandwagon.
guy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Spoken like true herbivores.
No, well, I
Some
liked.
grass nerds.
I always liked Ankylosaurus, the one with the armor and the club on its tail.
Oh.
That one was so fucking cool.
That's so cool.
Or the one that spits the poison and kills Newman.
Yeah, that was just super cool.
I had
But
a toy of that one, and you could make it absorb water and squirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
It had the spitty thing, yeah.
cool.
But apparently they made that up for the movie.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
not, that's
really?
not a real thing.
It's
yeah.
one of the notes in the IMDb trivia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breaking my
completely.
heart, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
I know. Because that scene where we interact with Newman's death, that is such a good scene, and that dinosaur is so cool. Yeah.
I love that. And yeah, okay, well, this is getting ahead, but when he slips, you hear a whoop.
Yes.
Like, you actually hear the slip sound effect.
Yeah.
Zip.
It's funny because that whole time you don't feel bad for Newman at all.
No, you like want him
Yeah.
to suffer.
Yeah.
And yeah, I used to be able to do his scream like spot on.
Just do it. Just do it.
Like, I don't know.
Can you do Jeff Goldblum's laugh too? I always wondered if that was like recorded or if that just like happened. And they just kept it, you know.
That's so good.
There's someone like sampled that and like put it in a hip hop song. Like it's like part of the beat. Like
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, yeah. Getting back to this, we finally get to the T-Rex scene where he eats a goat.
No, there's another super iconic line right there. The T-Rex doesn't want to be fed; he wants to hunt.
Yeah.
And he hunts them later. Oh, foreshadowing.
And yeah, like because yeah, they on the tour, the first stop is Dilophosaurus.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. It's a no-show. The second stop is T-Rex, but then there's a no-show, so they keep going.
Mm-hmm.
They put the goat out, doesn't show up. They keep going on the way back. But you'd think they'd save the T-Rex for like last. Like, why is that the second stop on the
second
tour?
one
Yeah, on the way back, the storm hits. The power, like Nedry does his thing. Power goes out. Cars stop, and then oh yeah, we also learn that Lex is a vegetarian. She's super woke. Oh, and then we get the famous line. Oh yeah, this is before the car stop, where Malcolm says, "God creates dinosaurs, God destroys dinosaurs. God creates man, man destroys God." And then Ellie says, "Dinosaurs eat man, woman inherits the earth." Hashtag feminism.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
Hashtag shut the hell up.
Just fuck Dr. Malcolm already.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
She's playing them against each other.
And he does the whole drop of water on her hand
Yeah.
thing. And like, I wonder how many times that's gotten him laid, you know? Like, what's the success rate of the chaos hand theory water thing? I don't know.
Lots, because
Yeah.
he talks about how he's been married a few times. He's
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
bunch of kids.
He's got 3 kids. and
Always
some
on the
shit.
lookout for the future Mrs. X.
Yeah.
Malcolm, yeah.
I said, you're looking right at her, buddy.
So funny.
And he's an alcoholic because he has a flask that he carries around
I
constantly.
love it.
Yeah.
Man, where do they keep that goat? Though when they feed the T-Rex, so that goat is just underground.
It's like a whole underground system.
Yeah, that is
Just
weird.
a bunch of goats underground,
Yeah, just sitting there.
waiting to be eaten.
we have a complex system of underground goat tunnels.
Oh my god. But also, yeah, why was it on like the chain? Wouldn't you just fucking? Who cares?
Well, it's to draw. Like if it wanders off, there's no point, right? It's to draw
bring
them.
it
Yeah,
closer to
yeah,
it,
yeah.
yeah.
It's like you wander into the woods and you're like, oh shit.
Oh,
yeah.
we can't see it.
Yeah,
in ET.
yeah. I don't know.
So are you implying there's a whole underground system in Jurassic Park 2?
Yeah.
They
So
just
there's
shoot goats up
there's a gatekeeper job, and then there's
The
a
goat-
goat job.
There's
The
the
goat cannon.
goatkeeper. A gatekeeper
The goatkeeper.
and goatkeeper. Oh my god.
See, that is something I've never thought of, and I've literally thought of everything about this movie.
Hey, you know what? Actually, for the first time when I watched this movie, I noticed something that I don't know how I never noticed it before. So the goat comes up, the T-Rex eats it, and then the T-Rex escapes. And then later on, when the vehicle gets flipped over and falls down, there's a 100-foot drop there.
Yeah.
But when the T-Rex comes out, it's level.
Yeah.
Yes.
I never thought about that before. I don't know.
I've definitely thought about
Wow.
that before. Yeah.
I just
Wow.
never, after watching 100
Like, is
times,
there just like
I
a-
never noticed that.
Like a cliff right there. Like I don't know.
Yeah. Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And also, why does the T-Rex throw a goat leg? How? With
That-
its little stubby arms. Like it's just like
That was amazing.
like yeah.
That was amazing.
I don't know.
Why is the T-Rex obsessed with throwing that car over the cliff? Why is he like, get this fucker out?
Yeah.
That was weird to me.
I
The
don't know.
T-Rex is built to destroy.
Yeah.
Well, you know how like cats just push things off of like
So that's it.
Yeah,
The T-Rex
yeah.
same way. Like,
Fuck this.
Fuck this. Fuck this truck.
And only did it with the one car, not the other car.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He left the other car alone completely.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, maybe it's because the light was pissing him off. Like, because the kids were flashing the light around.
Okay,
like,
so
dumbass move, Lex. Jesus
that was
Christ.
so funny.
Yeah, like everyone has that.
She's supposed to
One
be
fact
this-
about dinosaurs is that T-Rex see movement, right?
Well, I don't think that's, like, is that true? I don't know.
I don't know, actually.
Let's
How
not
do-
even try to figure that out. Let's just believe
That's
it.
a common.
Okay?
Like I said, it's a common fact, guys. Yeah. But wait, why and how did Chef Goldblum and Dr. Grant not see what the lawyer was running from? Like, so all that happens, and they were just talking, and they didn't hear.
No, like they
didn't see the T-Rex. Literally,
Yeah, they saw
who
it.
was 7 feet away from them. Really?
Yeah. Like, I think they were just, like...
It's a
Shitting their
3-story
pants.
animal, and like they're just like, wait, what's that lawyer running from? What's going on?
Well, they were
Really?
probably drinking that flask, having a good time, talking about LD,
Yeah.
not paying attention to Gennaro. And but they're like, oh, what the fuck, you know?
I guess that's true. Okay.
that shit, man. Oh, yeah, bro.
Okay. That's so funny.
And also, yeah, the movie also has a very good balance of, like, you know, like, scary and exciting and comedy. Because, yeah, there's, like, this intense scene, you know, T-Rex is breaking out, you're like, holy shit. And then it cuts to the guys in the car, and Ian's like...
Yeah.
I guess because you kind of have to cut the tension because it's a family movie,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
have to like throw comedy in there constantly.
Yeah.
Because they do like you said, the tree scene, and then the car falls on them. And they go, well, at least we're out of the tree, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like they constantly do that. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Tension with comedy, tension, comedy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh. This movie's amazing.
that's great.
Mm-hmm.
I have a crush on Alan Grant. I forgot how good the stunts were in that T-Rex scene. This is so good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's, like, I don't know, that scene's fucking amazing.
Did you
It
know
is.
when the T-Rex, like, busts through the sunroof, that wasn't supposed to happen?
Oh
Really?
no!
So the kids' reactions were like, oh, like, that was actually
Genuine.
real, yeah.
Apparently, everyone on set was terrified of the T-Rex
No
because
kidding.
it would rain a lot.
I was reading that too.
yeah,
yes.
it would malfunction and sometimes just like turn on
Turn-
by
yeah.
itself.
That is crazy.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That would be terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 That's awesome.
Also, Jeff Goldblum really hurt his hand. Oh no, that was Alan Grant with the flare. It like
Oh.
burned him and permanently scarred his skin under his
No
watch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's like a good souvenir
Yeah.
from,
Also, Jeff Goldblum didn't think that his role in that T-Rex scene was heroic enough, so he wrote in that he would distract.
Oh, really?
Oh,
the
really?
T-Rex
And get his hero.
and get hurt that way.
Leg broken.
Yeah.
I love the T-Rex. That T-Rex scene with the kids is perfect because the shot within the car, and then the T-Rex comes
With the
down.
eye.
It's such a good shot.
And then the eye, like,
yes,
retracts. Yeah.
yes.
That scene, yeah, that's like a
Oh.
super iconic.
Well,
Yes,
again,
it is.
that whole scene, everything is perfect. They
Thank
couldn't
you.
have done
It
anything
is,
to make
and
it
that's
better.
my note.
It's
It's
just-
just the scene is just amazing.
Except for another thing I noticed, the car door was always closed. well, like when you're watching it from Alan and Malcolm's perspective, the door's closed, but then the kids have to close the door. So
yeah.
blooper.
True.
Same with the
Mistake.
Same with the 100-foot drop. But,
Little continuity error.
but the movie's perfect so far.
This movie is amazing.
Willing to overlook these little things. Yeah.
The exception proves the rule.
Spielberg always casts the perfect child actors in his movies.
Yeah.
He really does. He nails
They're
it.
good. They're good actors.
Yeah.
Do you know the story behind casting the girl?
No.
He was up late at night watching a whole bunch of audition tapes of young girls screaming, and the only one, well, he didn't like any of them, but then he watched the actress, whatever her name is, the young girl who got the part, because her screams woke up his sleeping wife, and she ran into the room saying, "What's wrong with the children?" So he's like, "Okay, this one's the most convincing, obviously."
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Crazy. Also, apparently, I read somewhere that the T-Rex roar is like a combination of like 5 different animals screaming or something.
And one of them's a penguin.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Who knew? Yeah. It's like wild card. Those penguins, man. Yeah. Well, there's like when they're sitting in the car and there's like the steps of the T-Rex, and then the lawyer's like, maybe it's the power trying to come back on. Like, what the fuck are you
I
talking
know. I
about?
hate that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's trying to comfort himself.
Yeah. It's like, you're supposed to be smarter than this, man.
Easy.
But yeah, amazing scene. Lawyer gets killed. He dies in the toilet. Yeah. Really dignified death. What's his face gets injured. Tim should have died.
He did die.
Yeah.
That's his first death. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did he survive this
Yeah.
movie? Oh my god. That's so funny. Okay, when the car fell out of the tree, that was amazing kid, man. Yeah, I made a joke. I was so mad at the joke when the car fell out of the tree. It was. That's a good scene though, and I love the stunts. Again, I love it. Quick question for you guys: is Laura Dern hot?
Nope.
Yes. Yes.
Because that T-Rex chase scene was amazing.
Oh, where they pick up Malcolm and yeah.
Oh, it was really good.
Must go faster.
Must go faster.
Which he
I love how he uses that line again.
in Independence Day. He does the same fucking line. Yeah.
Can
Great.
you guys do Independence Day for your next fucking episode?
Oh my god, that movie. Good lord. But yeah, we also around this time we get Dennis Nedry driving through the jungle, and he hits that sign, and I fucking love that scene where he puts the sign back up, and he's like, he's like, then he just spins it around and like fuck it. And someone at Folk Fest in the campground, someone made like a Jurassic Park camp.
I remember that.
Yeah, and there was that sign, and you could just spin it.
Really?
It was great. I was like, oh man, this is awesome.
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
And then he does his whole slip in the rain thing. His car gets stuck, and then he dies terribly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How did that dinosaur get in the Jeep? I always wondered that.
Thank you.
Life finds a way.
The door wasn't open?
That's the answer to
No,
everything.
it's not open.
No, the passenger wasn't open.
No.
His
why
was,
would it
his,
be? Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
His door was open, and you're right. Exactly. I've always wondered that.
Yeah.
How? And that's one of my notes. That's amazing.
And right before he dies, he mocks nature, which is the whole
Yeah,
message
yeah.
of the movie.
Message of the
Yeah.
It's
movie.
like no wonder
The
you
theme.
went extinct anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's-
Don't have any food.
That is so funny.
But I felt for him because when his glasses broke, I would have been like,
We've all known that
I
pain,
would have found
yeah.
a rock and bashed my head.
Life's over.
Just gonna drown myself now.
There's
Oh,
no
that
surviving
is-
after
that
my
is-
glasses break.
It's so true. I am legally blind without mine, so
Yeah.
yeah, I would be screwed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, in the next scene, when Dr. Grant is in the tree with the kids, the hacker asks what Alan and Ellie are gonna do now that they don't pick up dinosaur bones. Wait, when did they retire? So are they just gonna work at Jurassic Park or something?
No,
Like, why did she
They're saying that their
ask-
job is obsolete because there's dinosaurs back
Yeah,
on the
Breeding,
planet now.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
okay.
the- yeah.
Okay.
And then he tosses his raptor claw away.
Yeah.
I thought it just fell, or he throws it away.
I think
He
he tosses it.
Because that's like the symbolism
Yeah.
of, you know, like now he
Let
likes
go.
kids. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to threaten any more fat children, so I don't need this anymore.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
more killing kids, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But I love the whole, Lex is like clearly traumatized. She's like, he left us! He left us! He left
Yes,
us!
yes. But that's not.
That's not what I'm going to do!
Oh,
Love it.
another
Love
great
it.
line. God, this movie's amazing.
Yeah. And I wrote Tim should be super concussed and a lot of broken bones.
Oh, easily. Arm something is broken.
Okay, he threw up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the blind dinosaur joke. Do you think you saw us? Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Okay, no, this is it. The next scene is the mad scientist guy eating 6 tubs of
Yeah,
ice cream.
yeah.
Ellie sits across from him, and he says, and again, I had to write this down word for word, it was all melting. To which she replies, I gave Malcolm some morphine for his leg. I'm sorry, what? How is that? It's like, that's off the room. You know what I mean? Like, it's all, I had to eat it, it's all melting. I gave him some morphine. And, like,
I had
and
breast cancer.
Yes, that's it. Like, whoa, that scene is bananas. Like, what do you...
I think he's just in such denial about what's like everything going wrong.
It's shock.
Yeah.
Someone should cover him with a blanket and send him to bed. He's in shock.
He's just a poor old man. People are dying, John.
Put him in the recovery position.
Yeah. Yeah, and then also like, they have a little heart to heart, and he talks about his like little flea circus or whatever the fuck that he used to have.
Yeah.
The dream. And then we cut back to the guys in the tree. It's like, how fucking high did they climb? Yeah.
Apparently...
To fucking Brontosaurus site.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Apparently 100 feet.
Yeah.
It's...
No, they're down.
How are you going to get down from that?
It's like a hill, and the Brontosaurus are down in a valley.
It's like the 100-foot drop when the T-Rex battle or whatever. It's like, there's just a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah, in this island, there
What are you guys,
is
land
300
surveyors now?
drops in it.
Enjoy the movie.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, this is when they bring up the lysine contingency, blah blah blah, and then I was like, wait, how do they survive on the other island? Oh yeah, then they're walking and they see the herd of Gallimimus, and I will say that it's like,
Stampede.
the CGI does look the best in like in a bright sunny day, like in that scene. You know, you can kind of tell it's like, all right.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. It looks like, the T-Rex scene is flawless because it's like, it's dark, it's raining, you can't tell anything is fake, but this is another scene where the T-Rex is just like super quiet, and then it just like bursts onto the scene, It's like, okay, so they've been running from this T-Rex, so like the T-Rex was up on the top, they fell down to the bottom, they started walking, and then the T-Rex like circled around and came back down, and he's just been like, kind of following them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yep. No, this movie's crazy because the T-Rex tries to kill them, but then he's the good guy at the end. The movie's bananas because wouldn't he just have tried to eat the humans with the raptors and then eaten the raptors or something? Like, it's crazy to me that he's the good guy in this movie. And he's a spoiler alert. He's the good guy in Jurassic World also.
Yeah.
This franchise got.
Well, he's
crazy.
not like. He's not really the good guy, actually.
He's the hero.
He's just like I called it. Well, are you familiar with the term Deus Ex Machina?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Yeah. I put Deus Rex Machina.
Ooh.
Heyo.
Love your play on words.
Yeah, thank you.
Because
he's just like he just shows up to save the day, but it's not because he's like I'm a good guy. He's just eating things, Yeah, he's just a force of nature. That's all. Mm-hmm. It's like if a tornado swept in and like took out the raptors.
Chaos theory or something like that.
Yeah. It's like a butterfly flapping its wings. Anyway.
So this next scene is the iconic line. Hold on to your butts.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Does he say it twice in the movie?
I think he says it twice.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
It's his catchphrase.
It's his catchphrase.
Hold on to your butts.
Oh,
Cigarette butts? He's always smoking? Holy shit.
Oh my god. So my next note is, so Samuel Jackson goes to turn on the power, and again, without a gun.
Yeah, they definitely should all have guns at this point.
At this point. Yeah. Especially when he knows, like, I have to run all the way to that bunker
we just shut down all the fences now. Because, the raptor fence wasn't shut down at first.
Yeah.
But now we shut down everything. The raptors are gonna get out. Like, everyone have a fucking gun.
Exactly. Because then, spoiler alert, the only black guy on the island who's unarmed is then eaten by raptors.
Fucking racist raptors.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, I guess the guy who dies at the beginning, is he black or like Hispanic or something?
The gatekeeper?
Yeah.
He's Hispanic.
Yeah. Some Dominican guy.
Yeah. Every brown and black guy,
Yeah.
Oh my god. So then wait, then sexy LD, options to check on him. And again, without a gun.
Because I guess he says he'll be back in like he says it'll take 3 minutes for him to get there.
Yeah.
Because I guess he takes a jeep or something.
No, I think they even just walked.
Was it?
Yeah,
Well,
right, 'cause
two
LD
and
walks,
LD,
yeah.
Well, just walk.
And
Well, I
that's when
thought-
they discover they're being hunted, right?
Yeah, I thought it took them a longer time because they were going on foot, and I don't know. Anyway, I guess they don't specifically say, but yeah. So yeah, they have to go check. They grab one gun. Why don't they grab 2 guns?
Exactly. Because the mad scientist guy makes a feminist or sexist comment, and she says something. She gets mad at him.
We
And then
can
she
talk
goes
about
up-
sexism in survival situations when I get back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then she goes outside unarmed.
Yeah.
But she goes because Muldoon is going to protect her.
Yeah.
Why, Casey? If we had to go outside right now and you knew there's dinosaurs, would you seriously just let me be like me hold the gun? You'd be like, wouldn't you want a
Give me
gun?
2 guns.
Exactly.
Great.
Exactly. Oh my god. It's mind blowing how she's like, I'm good, guys. I'm a woman. I don't need a gun. Like, what the fuck? Ay. Well, yeah, how's there only one gun in this movie?
Hashtag feminism. Yeah, well, we were talking about that before too, because Spielberg doesn't really like guns.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right.
He tries to use them sparingly, and I can appreciate that. He wants to make a family-friendly movie, whatever. But I mean, if this was James Cameron, we'd be like blowing these fucking things apart with bazookas.
Yeah.
But and when they re-released E.T., there's that scene with all the cops, and they
chasing them.
They edited out all the guns the cops had and put walkie-talkies in their hands.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When they re-released it.
Again, bro, but that doesn't you're gonna chase an alien with a walkie-talkie, really? Again, come on.
Yeah.
I'd be you would be terrified.
You don't know what this fucker can do.
Exactly.
He can move things with his goddamn mind.
Exactly. Oh my god. So then the Australian guy with the only working gun on this island gets tricked by the raptors.
That he knows the most about.
Thank you.
He's the expert.
Yeah. He's the expert who has the line in the beginning, like they hunt in packs, and
they're so smart.
He tells exactly.
They're smart enough that they'll probably kill me later.
Foreshadow.
And I always felt bad for Muldoon, though. Poor guy.
Yeah. It's insane.
Oh, he was so badass.
The clever girl line.
Right to the final second. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He was killed by the thing that he respected the most, though.
There you go.
But he's also the only one that wants to kill them so bad. Like he really wants to kill these.
Yeah.
And I love that he
should
could have
all be
shot.
destroyed.
He could have shot the raptor in the eye, and instead he has to take the the stock of the gun. Thank you. Exactly. Yeah. Just start opening fire. I would be going Rambo on their asses at that point, man. You're hunting them.
Yeah.
Why are we trying to get a good shot with a shotgun, which also sprays? You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? Come on. That is insane.
I don't want the kickback to hurt my my shoulder here, so I gotta.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. How did that raptor end up in the electrical room with SLJ?
They can open doors.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
She didn't know that.
Duh.
That's
right. Yeah, you're right. Jesus, that's right. They opened a bunch of doors.
Yeah. Hey.
Raptors are walking around just, I'm good. Like, God.
Next movie, they're gonna be smoking cigarettes. Fucking, yeah. I don't know.
Okay, yes, and then the next scene, and in case you're wondering, it involves an electric fence. That little boy
Oh, yeah.
dies for 3 minutes.
Fucking amazing.
And I'm still laughing because I'm picturing him flying off. Oh my god.
Are we also laughing at Dr. Grant becoming like a father figure and making a dad joke?
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Also, so he throws a stick at the fence. Because, the fence is off. And then, great tense scene, of course, with Ellie's trying to turn everything back on while that they're climbing this fence. And, there's, the slow process, and then it pans down, and you see the paddock fence.
That was funny, yeah. Okay, do a countdown, Oh.
And, to test the fence, he throws a stick at it. Would that even do anything?
No, it wouldn't.
No. Stick's not a conductor.
From someone who has touched an electric fence, I can tell you right now. Yeah, exactly.
King,
it doesn't.
he's a paleontologist, not an electrician.
But,
He's supposed to have all this information in his brain.
He could have
He's
just
in a
died.
survival situation.
He's like,
Cut him
it's
some
fine.
slack.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
Jesus
my
Christ.
God. I love that when he revives Timmy is now bleeding from his ears. And that's why I said, Timmy has died thrice.
Bleeding from
in
where?
this movie. His ear.
Really?
Yes.
Traumatic brain injury.
He's dead. 50,000 volts, dead zones.
Yeah.
He is a 4'8" little boy. Deadsville.
50,000 volts is 10,000. has.
Now he has a learning disability. Like,
His ear is bleeding.
Yeah.
He's deaf in that ear.
it's like, I smell burnt toast.
I smell colors.
Yeah.
Dead spills. The boy is 60 pounds, 4'8", like he's dead. Oh my god! Because I think I looked it up. It only takes like 1500 volts to like stop your heart.
That's like
10,000
5 electric chairs. Like,
enough for a T-Rex.
Okay,
Sorry,
life finds a way.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That was
Oh my
perfect
God.
timing. That is so funny.
Oh, I also I wrote down a good pun, a little play on words here, because like Dr. Arnold is Sam Jackson, and then like she finds his arm, like the arm falls on her, and she thinks it's him, and she's like, "Oh, Dr. Arnold." I was like, "Dr. Arnold."
Oh.
Where did that arm even come from?
I don't know.
And the rapper's like stashing it.
How did it fall? That was
Yeah.
amazing. Another amazing point.
I don't know.
'Cause,
Dinosaurs like to
she
throw
falls-
limbs around.
She falls
Yeah.
into something, and oh my god. Okay, and
If we've learned anything, it's dinosaurs love throwing limbs.
And also in this movie, there's at least 4 or 5 times where we humans are stronger than raptors. Where like we are literally holding them at a door,
Yeah.
and the raptor's like, I can't
Well,
get through here. Like what?
They needed 2 of them to hold the door in the computer room, like
Yeah.
later on.
True.
Yeah,
True.
because then the gun's right there, and Ellie's trying to grab it with her foot, but she can't because then the
Also, don't you guys know about human strength and trauma like that? How babies can lift cars off their moms and stuff?
babies can lift cars.
That's the beginning of Superman,
Yeah, yeah.
guys. That's how it starts. Duh. It's real.
You
It's
just
happened.
watch Superman.
I've seen
Yeah.
it. I can
Yeah.
back that up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is so amazing. The stressful kitchen scene is probably the best scene in this whole movie. Yeah, it's so good.
I would just give up, honestly. Like,
Oh, yeah,
I
no,
wouldn't
right?
have.
How?
No,
How could you?
I would just lay down and
Those
like,
kids
end it.
are amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh no, Tim does. Because like when she crawls away, she's like, come on, and he's like, no, I'm good. And then the raptors are literally a foot away from him, and then she takes the ladle and starts banging it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he does. Like, because that's what I would have done too. Just been like, I'm done. My ear's bleeding. I can smell colors. I can't
don't
see.
He's like, where are we again? Like, he doesn't even know where he is.
I really don't remember if you're my sister or not. Who are you?
Exactly.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, but did we actually
I just wet my
jump?
pants. Like,
Did we just jump to the kitchen scene without talking about the Jello scene?
Oh yes.
Oh,
we're
yeah,
with the
yeah,
food.
yeah,
We
yeah.
all have done that in our lives,
Oh, yeah.
eating Jello.
So shaking.
yeah,
For the viewers, for the listeners, I'm shaking Jello in my hand.
Yes.
imaginary.
I gave
We
no.
don't
I gave
have
her a bowl
Jell-O.
of Jello, and she's shaking it.
Also, there's like a ton of food just sitting
There's a
out.
shitload of
I
food
was
left.
thinking, that's all dairy, it's rotten.
Yeah.
2 buffets, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
like
2 full
The
buffets.
park's not even open. All they had, like, for the weekend was this. Like, I guess more people would have been there if it wasn't for the storm. But like, they just set out all this buffet and like,
Spare no expense.
yeah, I guess so. It's like we throw out so much.
Are you
food
purposely
every day.
setting up these scenarios so that you can say these lines, Casey? Is that what's happening
No,
right
this
now?
movie is
Clever
just
girl.
flawless.
Yeah! There we go! Full circle, guys!
Whoa!
We did it!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, that is...
Roll credits. Yeah.
Oh my god.
No. But yeah, the kitchen scene's amazing, super tense, and yeah, the whole reflection thing, and oh my lord.
Alan
good.
Grant grabs a shotgun and doesn't even use it as a gun. That is amazing.
Yeah, I have written down those shotgun rounds did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
But also, he fires it 3 times, and
And
then
it jams.
if you look, there's literally 3 tiny holes in the glass.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not what a shotgun does.
Yeah.
That's what a rifle does.
Yeah.
What are you, a ballistics expert now?
No, I just play a lot of video games.
So yes.
Again, guys, I have confessed that I am a guy who got decent high school, and I'm a fat, sweaty mess who clearly plays a lot of video games and knows about guns. I pretend I do, guys. I'm sorry.
I always loved that scene because Hammond's on the phone. He can hear those shotgun rounds.
Yes. Crash!
Also,
Not my kids.
another
Exactly.
a line I use, not regularly, but my brother and I will do this sometimes when we're calling each other. I'll be like, Mr. Hammond, the phones are working. He's like, what's up?
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's coming through the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I guess guns aren't fired a lot in this
Three-
film.
3 times. Only
Yeah.
those 3 rounds. That's it.
But I guess because at the beginning, are they just tasing it, or
Yes.
do they actually
Because
shoot it?
yes, yeah. Because he said, I'm pretty sure he says a line of like tasers on max or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. Yeah. Because they're not allowed to tranquilize this raptor. Also, why didn't they just tranquilize the velociraptor? If
Yeah.
this is the crazy one who's killed 5 raptors and who has now eaten the gatekeeper's legs.
Put a fucking muzzle on that thing. Like, I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just
It's very-
tranquilize her something.
Hogtie it.
It's a very new park. They don't have policies in place yet.
It's like, yeah, you know when you like you buy something like some product and then it has all these little things on the warnings on the side that like seem very specific and like this definitely happened. Like everyone don't put it in your butt. Like all these things happened and they had to like lawsuit by lawsuit like put these on here. Yeah. Yeah, they're just working out the kinks. Yeah.
So it was like the warning on Jurassic Park is do not come here.
Yeah. Probably sign a waiver in case you die.
Better not bring your kids.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And this is every good movie needs an air duct scene.
Yep.
Basically.
There go chase.
Yeah. So okay, wait. So there are 3 raptors. One of them's trapped in the bunker where the power thing is. One of them is in the freezer, and
but
it's
there's
locked
still,
in there.
Exactly, locked. There's still 2 roaming.
No, there's. Yeah, I think the one gets out of the bunker basically.
Oh, it has to? Okay.
Yeah, because I was like, where did they? Because they're supposed to.
Oh,
be
yeah,
open.
because they can open doors.
Yeah,
Duh,
yeah.
Scroll
yeah,
up,
yeah,
whatever.
never mind. Yeah.
Ain't no door's gonna stop me.
Yeah. But yeah, the one in the freezer is locked in there. It's not getting out.
Yeah.
It's gonna die. Yeah.
So would there have been 4? Because there was 3 at the end. Or was there 2 at the end?
There's 2 at the end.
There's 2 at the end.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, well, I also wrote, like, spare no expense. Man, your fucking shotgun jams after, like, 3 shots. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Get a better gun.
Cheap
Get a fucking
shotguns.
AR-15, man.
And there was so many, there's so many weapons in that room,
Yeah.
and one shotgun is used throughout the time.
Yeah.
It's mind-blowing.
Yeah, so they're trying to... Well, yeah, this is where Lex turns all the shit back on.
Mm-hmm. Saves the day.
Saves the day. And also that scene, like, computers aren't like that.
They were in 1993, baby.
Yeah, it's like a video game almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like just moving around in this, like, trying to find these
Thor,
folders.
Thor, we were born in 86. We're from the 80s. So, in 1993, when we were using computers in computer class, it was a black screen with green writing, and you played Cross Country Canada. Dude, exactly. Like, it always blew my mind when we were kids growing up, the graphics that they had in movies. But then when we went to school and used computers,
bullshit.
Thank you. I was
Fucking
always
bullshit.
like, what the fuck is happening? In the movie The Net, 95, even hackers, like,
Yeah.
they access the internet through a payphone, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I'm playing Cross Country Canada at school. Like, this is bananas. Like,
Can't even put chains on my tires. Cops pull me over. Yeah, every time. Why would you even put chains on your tires?
Oh
I would just
God.
do that so the cops would pull me over.
Yeah.
Like, never get away with it.
Oh my god.
Or it's like, fuck that game. It's like you're tired. It's like keep going. You're exhausted. Keep going. You crashed. It's like It's like how far can I push this virtual guy?
I always did everything. Yeah, it was like Tamagotchis. I always did everything wrong.
Yeah,
Picked
yeah.
up as many hitchhikers as I
Yeah,
could.
yeah, yeah.
I did the shadiest things that I could. Oh,
Yeah.
I love that game. Oh God, fuck. So, spoiler alert. If I could, I would be a very shady trucker. I realized that when I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the life for me.
Shady truckers. Well, because you could buy pills in that game too.
Can
That's
you?
right. Yes.
What?
To make yourself stay awake, and I was always like, take the meth, take the speed, take as much as possible.
Go to the bar. Go to the strip club.
Like those pet pills that Lisa got from Bart.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God.
Truckers
that
and
is
pills.
so
They need to make a sequel
funny.
for Cross Country Canada.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Oof. That is.
Anyway.
Anyway. Back. So wrapping.
I think GTA is just a sequel to Cross Country.
That sounds like a GTA.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Cross Country Canada. Yeah.
Yeah.
GTA stole their idea from me.
Yeah.
It's so good. So one of my last notes is why would the T-Rex rescue the humans?
Yeah.
I mean, 50 minutes ago it was trying to rape them. I don't understand.
It didn't think like I'm gonna rescue these humans. It thought I'm gonna just go in here and see what's going
I'm
on.
gonna
'cause I hear
sneak into
noises.
this little place over
And then
here.
kill the raptors.
Yeah.
Okay.
The raptors
Is
are
it-
a bigger threat to him than
The
the
raptors
humans.
didn't hear the T-Rex though. The humans didn't hear the T-Rex.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No one. Like,
No one.
That's like this is the least realistic thing in this whole movie.
Yeah.
Is
And it just
this
comes
T-Rex just like
crashing through this
sneaking
building.
in.
Yeah.
It's like, hey guys, I was behind the corner all along. Just waiting.
I was outside actually just watching,
Yeah.
and then I
It's
just
like it was
heard,
getting really dramatic.
Yeah.
I figured I'd poke
and
my
then
head
I
in
seen
here.
4 humans, and I was like, oh shit, 2 raptors. Now's my chance.
Yeah.
The banner falls perfectly.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is such
Yeah.
such a sexy shot.
Yeah. A huge roar. Dinosaurs ruled the earth.
Yes. Oh, perfect. Okay, just a really quick question. How did sexy LD get all cleaned up for the helicopter ride home?
Because
She
she's
was
the only
bloody?
female in the movie, so she has
so
to.
it has to look pretty. Okay.
The end scene.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because they're all really dirty in the helicopter ride, except her.
Was Tim
She's-
still bleeding from the ears?
Oh, yeah, no. Guys,
He wasn't sleeping, but
So
he
you,
tried him. He was
yeah,
dead.
it's like he won't wake up.
He just passed
Tim,
away.
Tim passed away.
He took that helicopter ride to
Only
the
thing that makes
to
sense.
the
in this
great park
movie.
in the
Yeah.
sky.
And he's dead. He's Deadsville.
Yeah.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ. Because the skeleton room is like a great set piece for the final like little battle thing. Kind of, they're jumping on the skeleton, and then then it falls on Tim, but it doesn't kill him. He's fine. I don't know. But yeah, the least believable thing in the movie is the T-Rex sneaking in. Mr. Hammond shows up right on time to pick them up. Get to the chopper! And then now Alan's a family man. And look, birds.
That's right. And I love it. Yeah, there's no words.
Yeah,
It's just like silent.
Yeah,
they just look at each other like we're gonna have babies then when we get home. And
We're gonna
that's it.
fuck.
And then we see birds,
Yeah.
and the movie is over.
Yeah,
Credits.
yeah.
And they didn't have babies when they got home. So.
Yeah, they split up.
No,
Oh, that's right.
No, they maintained their platonic relationship.
I love that. You're in such denial. Like, no, they are not together. Oh my god, I love it.
Because
That
in
is
the
so
in the
funny.
third movie, they're both back.
But she has a kid with someone else.
Yeah,
I think she's
yeah.
getting a divorce.
Yeah. So it's possible that they'll get together. I don't know. And roll credits, and Michael Crichton co-wrote the screenplay.
Mm-hmm. He got paid $2 million in the middle of he started writing a book about dinosaurs, and he went to Universal and was like, "Hey, check this out," and they straight up were like, "Here's $2 million. That's ours." And he wasn't even finished writing it.
Really?
I'm just reading the trivia.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
that's insane. Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, this movie, it was such a sure thing. They were just like, we're doing it.
We're gonna make a fortune with this movie.
Yeah.
That's what it was. They knew.
There was that scene of all the merchandise in the store, the empty store.
Yeah.
All the Jurassic Park merchandise, and I was like, I want every single piece of this merchandise.
The
Lunch
lunch
boxes.
kits.
Yeah.
Everything. Well, that's why I said anything with that logo. When I was a kid, I was like, I need that.
Yeah.
Like the jackets they had. Like, oh my god, I'm 30 and I still want that jacket. I just want a Jurassic Park staff jacket, really bad. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
Jurassic
one of the
Park
10 people that work there.
So I drive the JP Jeep around Winnipeg.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
No, I had the Muldoon action figure, the Grant figure, the Ellie figure, and I think Tim. I think I had Tim also.
You're the little kid?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Did you always make him die?
I drew the blood.
Yeah.
I drew that. I was like, hey,
Pretty
Thor,
useless,
look.
yeah.
It's like this kid died. All
Dark,
right,
man.
so Jodie Foster, Sigourney Weaver, Michelle Pfeiffer, Ali Sheedy, Gina Davis, Daryl Hannah, Jennifer Grey, Kelly McGillis, I don't know who that is, Jamie Lee Curtis, JLC baby, Julia Roberts, Linda Hamilton, Sarah Jessica Parker, Bridget Fonda, Joan Cusack, and Deborah Winger were all considered the role for
So
Dr. Ellis.
all
Wow.
very
way
handsome
more
women.
beautiful. So way more beautiful women were turned down. What? Why?
Surprised, like, Sigourney
Oh,
Weaver's
because
not
they
on
needed some nerd to look who would look like a scientist. Is that
I
it?
would say Laura Dern trumps all those women.
Like looks wise.
Yeah, and I don't even think she's hot at all.
You think LD is hotter than Michelle Pfeiffer? You're hot.
Okay, I didn't hear that one.
Okay, and
Michelle Pfeiffer can't play a scientist.
No, God no.
That's
That is very
A
unbelievable.
paleobotanist.
Yeah. That's like in the new Transformers, how Mark Wahlberg is a rocket scientist. That is insane.
Science is
Let's not even
wicked.
talk about that.
Exactly. Yeah. No.
Jessica Alba as Sue Storm, like just
Yes,
like,
exactly,
I can't
yeah.
believe this.
Nope.
God, no.
Michael Keaton, Bruce Campbell, Johnny Depp, Ted Danson, Steve Guttenberg, and MJ Fox were all screen tested for the part of Ian Malcolm.
Ted Danson.
Michael J.
That's
Fox.
MJ Fox, baby, was gonna be Ian Malcolm. Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Johnny Depp, that wouldn't even make sense.
That would
A
make
90
so much
that
A
more.
sense.
93 Johnny Depp? Like, hottest Johnny Depp of all time? As Ian Malcolm?
Yeah.
Like his jaw? That guy?
His jaw.
Seriously? What? Look up, guys. If you're listening to this, Google. Do yourself a favor. Google 1993 Johnny Depp. I'm
Fresh
telling
off
you.
21 Jump Street or something?
Yeah, no. Edward Scissorhands. So like he literally is like the peak sexiness. Of Johnny Depp. Oh yeah, that's when he was with Winona. Like, oof. That's yes. If I had a time machine, that's what. Yeah. That's what.
I'd go back and fuck Johnny Depp in 1993.
Thank you. I didn't think I had to say it. This is the listeners. They get it. Broke the opening weekend record that had been set by Batman Returns.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So
broke opening records in several countries.
what was the budget?
For this film, give me 10 seconds. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, this movie was the highest grossing movie until it was beat by Titanic in '97.
Oh
Really?
no way! Really cool. Very cool. Budget $63 million. Wow, that's crazy. That's it. And it grossed. It only gives me the U.S. $400 million just in the U.S. alone.
Yeah.
So I'm getting. Oh, I think I read somewhere it made like $900 million. Yeah, and it was like
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, and then Titanic came along, made $1 billion, and then that set the standard of like the $1 billion movies. And now we're living. 30 years later, we're living in this horrible universe where Trump is our leader, and every movie is a franchise. Like literally, part 8 of Fast and Furious just made $1 billion.
Yeah.
And we're from the 80s where like part 8 of a movie made $1,500. You know what I mean? Like that. It made more sense
Jason
from where
Takes
we're
Manhattan.
from. Exactly. Yes, made $3,000 instead of now. Like,
well, you know what Shane Hugg said? I remember him saying, he's like, I'm just waiting for Avengers versus all the Furious guys.
Yeah,
like,
Fast and Furious
that movie's
versus
gonna make
Avengers.
$1 trillion.
It will.
Avengers. Two Avenger, two Furious.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Oh,
Avenge the
Jesus.
Furious ones.
Yeah. The Rock fights Captain America.
Yeah.
You'd watch that though.
I feel like I'm living it right now. It's insane,
Jesus
this world we live
Christ.
in. So yeah, that wraps about. I guess we covered everything in the beginning. I mean, yeah, we
One of,
all just still love this movie.
One of
This
the best
movie's
movies
amazing.
of all time.
Yeah, think so. Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
It spawned like one of the best franchise. Oh, it's not. I hate this franchise. I don't know why I said that. Because part 1 is amazing and set the standard, and like
None
part
of
2,
them have lived
3
up
track
to it,
exactly.
yeah.
Not even close.
Like
I think
they're-
Jurassic World is bad compared to this movie.
Yeah, you were saying Lost World is like a guilty pleasure. Part 3 is guilty. Like Part 3 is definitely the worst of all of them, I would say.
Yeah.
Part 2 has its moments. Like there's that really awesome scene. Like sometimes they'll just have awesome scenes.
Yeah.
But overall, it's kind of shit. But like the scene with the raptors in the field.
Oh, so good.
With that aerial shot where you
Yes,
see
that was
see all
yes,
the,
that was super cool.
That's an awesome shot.
That's amazing. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
And then with the T-Rex pushing something over a ledge, pushing the trailer over the ledge, and she's on the glass, and it's like slowly cracking.
I forgot about that.
That's
Julianne
an awesome
Moore.
scene. Yeah.
Oh,
And then it falls
I hate her
around.
so much.
You hate
Jesus.
sexy. You hate sexy JM. You just hate everybody. Oh my god.
Why are you so? Who hurt you? Like, why?
Apparently women.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
hates, she hates women. Yeah, that's amazing.
Got all this hate inside of you, man. You gotta open your heart.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah. Then the new one. It's kind of meh. Yeah.
Okay, we don't watch the new ones expecting amazing movies. We watch them to feel something again.
No, she's right. The nostalgia. It's true, and that's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
That wasn't even the same thing. With Star Wars.
Yeah.
It was just a remake.
Yeah.
So
At the
much-
end of the day, you know.
They're putting too much, and they're relying heavily on the nostalgia of the
Yeah.
original friend. Yeah.
Like, do you think if we
It's
just
crazy.
plucked some kids out of school right now and made them watch the first JP that they would love it as much as we did? I don't know.
I don't know.
I would hope so. I would hope that this movie can still stand. Because, like I said, when I watch it, like yesterday, it still holds up.
Yeah.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
still,
Yeah, like
still
do we
great,
love it so
yeah.
much because it's from our childhood or because it's fucking amazing? Right. Yeah.
I think it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I am a nostalgia nerd. Like that Ready Player One, the trailer alone. I fan out for that shit. I still think it's cool.
I also hate it at the same time.
Me too,
right?
exactly.
Yeah,
Because I'm
I
annoyed.
hate myself
Exactly.
for wanting to
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
And that's me going to go see the new Jurassic Park in, was it May?
Yeah.
Is it in
Whatever,
May?
May, June. Yeah, this summer, yeah. It's
June
gonna be one of the
22nd, yeah,
summer
that's
Blockbusters.
Fair. I don't know.
Oh, God. But it's true because even in our last episode we talked about I still go see all the Marvel movies, and so I'm just throwing all my money to Disney. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's annoying, and I know what I'm doing,
Yeah.
but I'm just addicted. Exactly. I'm not gonna stop.
Another one, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And like we had to fight each other about not to go see Black Panther
Panther,
because
yeah.
we have literally seen every Marvel movie
Yeah.
almost since 2008 when because I went and seen all the Iron Man and Iron Man 2 sucked.
Well, and yeah, they're almost kind of like the same movie now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just switch out the characters, same template. I don't know. But
So yeah, they do have kind of a samey feeling all the time.
This algorithm that they're following, yeah.
But they're still good.
I know Ragnarok.
Yeah.
I love Ragnarok.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. I thought it was great. Yeah.
Black Panther was really good.
I know, and I want to see it.
You
I
should
know,
go see it. You
and
should
I
go see
heard
it.
it's good. Yes.
Yeah.
Ugh. Frustrating, but anyways, I guess that has nothing to do with Jurassic Park. But thank you for listening. If you're still listening,
So
I guess that wraps it up. Thanks for listening, you guys. I don't even know who listens to this, but thank you.
thanks, Mom.
Yeah. Thanks, Val.
Good
job. Good job.
I don't know. All right, everybody. Do we have outro music or?
Someone have a harmonica?
Just no.
Melodic
How do
music?
I live without you?
Thanks for coming,
I
guys.
want to
thanks for having
go
us.
Yeah.
Thanks for not
always
making us
a-
fight over this spot.
Without you, ever you, evermore. Sorry, that's from Con Air. Oh, why would I do that?
Oh, is that from Con Air?
It is, and we should do that movie.
Oh, we should, yeah.
All right, thanks for listening, everybody. Bye.
See you later.